So then I says to him, you take the tribble and you... Oh, sorry.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Albert Inn where we play TTRPGs and have a hoot!
And don't commit war crimes.
No.
Definitely not.
Remember, it's not a war crime the first time.
Not the first time, at least. Second time,
there's no rule against it then.
We have a couple of announcements.
Welcome to the Albert Inn's genetic testing campaign.
Crimes against tribbles.
Well, they like to genetic test everything.
I hope that you're ready to sequence every single character present's DNA.
You're going to get something different for all of us. I'm a little fuzzy, that one's a little barky, that one's a little thick, that one's a little burny, and that one's just boring. Anyway, little announcements before we go on with the shenanigans. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? It's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? We have shenanigans tomorrow. Here be shenanigans happening as we hop into...
But different shenanigans.
Different kinds, yeah, very different kinds. Going back into Undertale, we did the pacifist run, so we've made friends with everyone. We're all...
Are you going to kill everyone now?
Yeah, we're going to kill everyone now. We're going to butcher them all. It's going to be very heart-wrenching and beautiful. But the big one is Saturday. This Saturday, we have a wonderful conglomeration of a bunch of different people coming together to enjoy a holiday-themed one-shot that's going to be run by Bree from the Fumble Folks, as she brings in The Great Gift Giver, which is a one-shot that they wrote. And we have, who's all there? There's Eldritch Bass, who's going to be there. Zelda Elf 90 Studios is going to be there. Michael Howe Arts is going to be there. This kid's going to be here. And then Von Heiliger from Von Heiliger Show is going to be there as well. Technically, a few of them are here on a regular basis like those two. But we're repping their different stuff. As well as Bree from the Fumble Folks. Yay! That's happening at 12 MDT, so 7 GMT for you lovely European people who are probably up rather late.
Bleh.
Looking at chat
Go to bed.
Now. No, don't go to bed. We love you in chat here. Stay here. Anyway.
Someone needs to take care of their bodies.
What's
Indulge.
Yes, please do.
What's taking
I did that badly last night.
Not sleeping?
Oh, God.
No, I was in a manic, like all the ideas running through. So it's like, I'll go to sleep now. Oh, I got to do this. And I go to sleep. Nope, then this is there.
It's been that kind
That's
of
what
week.
happened to me whenever I stayed up until 10 and then just decided not to sleep that day.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh shit, I got to do this, this, and this. And then it was like halfway through my normal day.
Tragic. Other than that lovely stuff, Tales of Andrea is happening on Sunday at 3 MDT. It's going to be our last Tales of Andrea for the year because we take the last week off of December so we can all relax and do that thing called sleeping because we don't do it when we produce shows like this. So, yay. And then January 1st will be off then as well. That's a Sunday because it's the New Year's Day. We take that off too. Speaking of January 1st, don't forget to go over to our Instagram where we are running a giveaway right now. Just follow the channel, then like the post and comment in the comment section. Tag a friend who also likes TTRPGs. Took a look. A lot of people are missing that
Do it.
They're up to like 160 followers over there.
You gotta tag
your
to
friends.
be entered into the contest. You have to tag somebody, otherwise it won't count you.
This is our Instagram manager, so let's listen to the
Do
Bella.
it because I said so.
Listen to the Bella. Tell that to the elves. Oh dear. Yeah,
You
that's
should
fair.
just look in the comments, see somebody who's already tagged somebody else, and tag them.
Oh no, that's
It's
cheating.
free friends. It's free
It is
friends.
free friends, but that's
It is free friends.
cheating.
And it doesn't spread the love around as much. It's more inbred.
That's
Free
horrifying.
friends.
Thank you.
Oh no.
You bastard.
You're welcome.
Other things going on. What's up, DJ Attics? Drow, have you got
Yes.
stuff going on Monday?
Monday, yes. Unless I am going to meet my new nibbling, I am going to be streaming art.
Yay!
Ooh, yay.
Art stuff. Go check that out. They've got some great art. Some absolutely gorgeous art happening regularly.
Where can we find that happening?
You can find me at drow_now on Twitch. You can find me at drow_now on Twitter. You can find me at drownowarts on Instagram. I don't post there a lot.
That was very abrupt, but wonderful.
I don't.
I said what I needed to say.
Perfect.
And then the Michael Howe Arts does streaming on occasion.
Yeah, I was getting into doing it very regularly again, and then I got the COVID again. So, you know.
Yeah, I
What?
got nipped in the butt with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there are any other big announcements. Saturday, be there Saturday. Come show your support.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Be there or be square. With that loveliness, I think it's time to hop into this and
Let's go.
find some paths.
Some paths.
Find some-
It is open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter will be heard in gales and floods, but if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Only occasionally.
Only occasionally.
We are back. Hi, everyone.
I heard that's a hormonal problem.
It can be.
So you'll never guess what was said over the break, guys.
And you'll never know.
Smython's lactating.
Yeah. Actually, pretty good.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Horrendous.
True.
Thank you.
I am disturbed.
What do you think, Michael?
Honestly, it makes pretty good ice cream.
Oh,
Does it?
please, Dungeon Master, take us. No, just,
Okay, alright,
just
start the game.
start the game already.
So when we
Oh, my
last
lord.
left, so we've received. I think last session we received a lot of very interesting knowledge drops
Oh,
about the about how the Maintainers Guild works. Unsubscribing. I mean, fair.
yeah. It doesn't work that way.
Fair and correct. Thank
Yeah.
you.
No.
We learned about the Maintainers Guild and the 10-year contracts that people allegedly signed to become a maintainer, how their bodies are allegedly placed into a stasis pod, all of their physical maladies are solved while their consciousness is transferred into this weird blocky surrogate body, and then theoretically released back into the wild, as it were, better off financially than they used to be. We also learned, had the big knowledge drop, that, good Lord, Ricardo, Bella's father, is not actually a Marconi. He is, in fact, a Negretti. A member.
You said Marconi.
Rona.
Wow.
Just let it go. Let it go.
I just failed at my own lore. It's okay. This is why I have note takers as part of the group, because I am not a historian. I am a world builder. with imagination. Sorry. He's not a Malcoda. He is, in fact, a Negretti, part of the, who was orphaned and rescued as a baby. Also turns out that our lovely Irvin gave him the scar that he carries in a conflict. In addition to that, we also learned some interesting things about everybody's blood type, including the fact that apparently Big Don over there has the ability to bark up the wrong tree, or the right tree, depending on how you look at it.
God!
You're in rare form today.
Come on, guys. You knew I would go there.
Yeah, of course.
I should probably leave this topic alone, though.
Would you?
Yeah.
Really going out on a branch there.
Yeah, that's true.
You're really, really digging deep, aren't you?
Going back to his roots. He's always been like this.
It's
Stop!
true. It is.
I can't take it anymore. Please.
Oh,
All right.
And at the end, we can all just have a big battle.
I'm okay. Didn't go up.
Oh, please! I'm gonna start harboring bad feelings.
no need to be sappy.
I'm so glad that I could see this interaction the way that I have. That was great.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Okay. I do believe that the plan was to follow the advice of your maintainer friend, and we still stuck on.
Keep going.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Follow the advice of
Yeesh.
our maintainer friend, and travel to this small maintainer outpost that is about to be decommissioned. From what the maintainer has told you, stealth is probably going to be of the essence, but hopefully there's not going to be too many problems. And you're supposed to meet him at a specific location. I forget if it was the next day or if it was today. I think it's today. I think you guys slept. I feel like you guys
We
slept.
were still talking between.
Honestly?
I think that we were still hanging out with Paimon's parents, or we had just left. So I think we still need to sleep.
Yeah.
That's
That's right. Yeah, that's right. We
Yeah.
left off with Paimon's parents.
And that lovely little spoiler that none of us technically know.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what
No,
you're
I
talking
don't know
about.
what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You have to watch the
I don't
previous
keep-
episode on YouTube
I
to
don't
figure that
keep
one
very
out.
good notes, so you know.
Include them.
Anyway, so flashing back to, I am guessing Paimon went straight home, or did Paimon have other things that needed to be done?
Paimon's on the
In the
roof.
city. Oh, that's right.
Oh, well, and then they went home after that. They
no,
come with on
I've-
the roof, and then they went home. And then they came out. Oh, wait.
And then I startled them and they're on the roof.
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
that was before. The
That was
parent visit.
before.
That was
So
before?
I
thought that was
left.
after.
You
Yeah.
followed.
Oh,
You
yeah.
approached me. I startled. I teleported. I screamed at you. Teleported back.
And then
That's
you were
right.
standing.
You had a
outside
conversation
the
with me, said bye, left, quote unquote. I went to talk with my parents. I come back out, you're still there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, that's
And
right.
then we were continuing on because Paimon was looking for their sibling.
That's right.
That's right. And I think Irvin also interviewed interviewed the fathers of one of Paimon's former experiments,
I got some wonderful
who seems
intel.
to be having some
Clients.
issues. Clients, yes, seem to be having some issues.
Some issues.
Some issues.
Grapple.
I see things.
I see dead people.
I see things.
What do you see?
It's turning into so much Pulp Fiction.
Why are all the dead people hot? Wow, I am in rare form tonight.
Oh yes. I need to
So,
see if this is something that's primarily with people who have multidimensional inherited blood types, tieflings, ASMR, that kind of thing. If the dreams are, that was the goal.
okay. It's an interesting, that's a good line of discussion. All right, so the question still
Okay.
stands. Are you doing errands or are you heading home?
I'm getting the feeling you want me to head home. Let's just head home. I can do that later.
I don't care. I just didn't. I'm trying not to push you in any one direction. I just didn't know what you were planning to do.
Okay, let's leave. Let's sleep so we can get this show on the road.
Okay. Sorry, I just dropped a caliper on my foot and it's sharp.
Fuck's a caliper.
Caliper.
Like in a
Stop
Oh,
hurting yourself.
okay.
Oh.
Goodness.
Gucci.
For some reason, I was thinking brake caliper.
That is also a caliper, but it would be a
Somebody's
little
always
bit weirder.
bleeding on this show.
Fair.
That's Blodheim.
It's very appropriate.
Refraining.
Somebody's got to
So-
keep this city afloat.
So Paimon arrives home. Everybody, I'm assuming, has some small talk and lays down for the evening. Or you could all, stay up and just stare at the wall. You could do that too, but you wouldn't get a full rest.
I'm gonna stay up for an hour and stare at Will High.
Oh,
Will High stares
okay.
back.
I just
You two need to leave?
I don't think so. I mean,
Do
He's the
we
one who
need
started
to
staring.
leave?
I
Is
don't know.
this a moment that needs privacy?
Do you two need a room?
I prefer a sparring ground.
me too.
Ah,
Two,
I
you
also
just
prefer
fucking get over with
answers.
already?
if
27.
you fight and break my girlfriend's face, I
No,
will immolate you.
that is a perfectly
So-
reasonable statement.
If you need to do this, we implore you to go outside. If you happen to fight, maybe there's a little bit of death that happens. It lowers the property values and I pay less rent.
A little bit of that.
Kind of
See-
seems like we'd be doing you a favor then.
Oh no.
And now I'm confused. I thought we were starting to get on a better foot. But anyway, where'd you guys go?
We needed to speak with our parents.
Oh, that's whose house that was.
They were staying with our younger brother, and that is a lie. But you might not know that. Do you
No,
want
I
to see
definitely
if you know that?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll just go check it out later.
Oh, goodness.
Look, hey, Pieman, quick question actually.
You have asked us so many questions.
I've got just a million more to
Okay.
come. How did you meet your girlfriend?
So you know how we met? How we all got there because of a blonde elf in a bar? It was kind of like that.
You woke up in a dungeon next to each other?
No.
Oh.
We met her at a bar.
Hot.
Which one?
It was not Sam's.
But another one.
There's only one bar in Irvin's mind.
Yeah, there's only
There's
one bar.
in my mind.
9 million people, one bar. Makes sense.
Why are you so interested in our love story?
I'm just interested in you, period. A lot about you is confusing and strange. And I feel like any kind of answer to any kind of question might help.
We were just drinking at. It's gone through several different names because it keeps on getting passed around, lost in bets and whatnot. Last I checked, it was called. Gosh, Checkers.
Checkers.
No, it's been sold since then. It currently goes by Fears, where everyone knows your phobia.
I like it.
That fits.
Okay.
What is it called?
You see, Will High, that's how you answer
Fears,
questions.
where everyone knows your phobia.
With
Meals?
information.
Fears.
Well, see,
It's a play off Cheers.
you asked them a question. You just stare at me. There's kind of a difference there.
Well, I asked you a question
Will
earlier
High,
and you never
tell
answered.
us about your family.
That's a good
Do you
question.
have siblings? Are your parents alive? Do you have kids?
Siblings?
I stumbled over my own tongue. I apologize. That is
don't know if
Drow.
it's
Little
that long.
simps.
Are you
Siblings.
perchance a Twitch streamer that is gratuitously sexualized?
Oh dear.
That's
no
how you get
to
simps,
the
right?
last one.
Yes.
What?
Okay, fair. That is fair. This
Oh, dear.
is
Well,
There's no
I can
line.
answer
choke
no
on
to
it.
the last one because I don't understand what that is. I have 3 siblings. My father is still alive.
Oh, what happened to your mother?
Oh, she died in a alleyway robbery
Inside
just
check.
outside of
great
Staff Zone.
reindeer incident.
Insight check. Cool. Do I have to roll anything for that? I don't think so.
If you're lying, you have to roll deception.
Okay.
So you gonna roll deception?
I'm not.
Okay.
So, is there a distinction between deception and bluff? Because I
Sensitive.
don't see deception on my list of things.
It's bluff in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And insight
Oh.
is my 5e is showing. It sense motive in this.
Okay.
And
Renault,
that was
yeah, you're
only
right.
12. No, wait, that's sleight of hand. 14.
Ooh, we're going great.
We're doing
just to
great,
say,
Will.
if I was trying to cover up, you wouldn't have known. Just looking at what I can roll.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
no, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Then you got Irvin over here who's trying to lie and ends up groping somebody by mistake. You know,
What?
sleight of hand.
Talk about a natural one.
Oh my gosh. Whoops, sorry.
Please
I'm
do not
good
pet
there.
us. At
Yeah,
least
please
not
do not
without
pet.
asking first.
Consent is important.
Definitely. That's why we break up the staff zones.
Exactly. Speaking of staves, do you make yours?
Would you
Did
two just
steal
fuck
yours?
already?
Thank you. Someone else had to say. Thank you for somebody else.
You know, there are multiple kinds of tension. I know that certain players on here only have one-track minds.
Okay, I'm sorry. There was staring, there was mention of staffs. It just has to happen.
It's
No,
a
I've
natural
gotten
course
that
of
out of my
progression,
system.
seeing as my history comes in the staff zones, all that kind of stuff. But it's not the intent. Look, we're trying to work together with everyone. I just need certain amounts of history to be able to actually travel with people.
Sorry, my mind went elsewhere for a second. Can you restate the question?
Your staff.
Excuse us?
Where did you get it?
Oh, it's been in my family for 5 generations.
Where did they get it? Like, it's been in the family for 5 generations, but you don't come from a staff zone, but you have a staff. Were you part of the
No,
staff zone at one point?
Oh no,
All
well
men
that's...
have
Common misconception,
all
yeah.
families.
So wait, yeah, is this Irvin? Not, I think this
It's
is
Irvin
Irvin
not
asking.
understanding things.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, that's right. You don't talk to father. Yeah, no, that's kind of common up here. Staff zones kind of grew out. It's more just around here. Any male has a staff. It's just part of how the families are. It's almost like a name.
I would kind of hope so.
Shush.
Control. So there's a different kind of social dynamics to the uppers.
Yeah, that seems to be what I've noticed.
So is it like everyone in the staff zone has a staff, but not everyone that has a staff is from the staff zone?
Exactly.
That's
Oh
a
my
good way of
gosh!
putting it.
Did you think that because I had this?
Absolutely, I did.
Oh no.
That's actually why I've not trusted you this entire time. I thought you were a staffer.
Nope.
Right, clarifies things. Thank you. What's your last name?
Don't ask. That's not it. But
I just did ask.
oh, okay.
Do you have a last name?
He's
Hold on.
checking.
Let me remember my own last name here really quick.
Oh, I forget. Yeah, what's my grandson's name again?
What?
Man, that early onset Alzheimer's is really getting early.
It's rough. It's rough. Those 2 brain cells left.
Oh God.
Just rubbing together as hard as they can. Like, we can do it. We can do it.
Figure it out.
Behaving like an orange cat.
Yes.
Yep.
The last name's Joffrey.
You went with Joffrey.
I did. See, I have to have all the things where you're like, what? And no, he's not like
Hey,
those.
GM, quick question. How far away is
Yes.
Franco's from here?
You're at Paimon's house?
Yeah.
I mean, probably within half an hour. I doubt it's atrociously far.
Okay. Without announcing or telling anyone anything, I'm going to stand up and leave and go to Franco's.
You are kind of rude. I'll see you later.
I know.
I know.
I'll be back in an hour.
I know.
Okay.
After he's gone, I will stand up, politely turn to Paimon, bow, and say, I'll be back in a little bit, excuse me. And step out.
Bye.
And then follow Irvin while also keeping an eye out for any sort of trouble on the streets.
This party really likes to stalk one another.
I don't get
Maybe
this.
they're gonna fuck.
You know what?
Finally.
We could believe that. We could believe that.
Sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
End up on Rule 34.
Anyway, before this goes even further off the rails,
We are just glad they're not doing it in our home.
that's fair.
Yeah, you should have to clean that mess up.
Are you?
That'd be quite
Is
messy.
Irving doing anything other than just going out for a drink that I need to be aware of?
I am going to Franco to see if he can gather some information for me. Like, see if his ears can pick up some stuff.
Okay. What are you? What are you looking for?
A series of things. Would you like me to DM it to or announce it to everyone?
What do you want to do? Is it something you're trying to keep secret from the party?
Nah, I trust everyone not to be able to, or to keep the knowledge away from them.
I want to hear what they are.
I would like him to look to see if he can find out any information about Will High's family.
Okay.
Just to double check on that information about Ricky, so Ricardo and his origins. Not telling him where Ricardo's actually from or anything, just saying, hey, can you trace back the history of the leader of this? And then see if there's anyone who knows anything about this kitsune who's walking around with these tails, these wild, wacky tails named Paimon.
Oh, master, we don't be talking about no kitsunes with no tails round here. The only thing we knows round here is about potatoes. No, I'm kidding. Just
We already have Sam Gamgee Wise. We can't do this again.
No. We have Gam Sam G-Y. No,
Yeah.
no, who do we have?
It's I
Oh
think my notes say
my
Sam
God.
Gamgee Wise.
Sam Gamgee Wise. Yeah. Okay.
They're multiplying.
Yeah. And then the final one is to see if you can trace down the origins of Donovan. Like when Donovan first showed up in the families. He's getting 5 splashes a day from me, so...
You'd be asking quite a lot. I got contacts, but I don't got that many contacts. But I'll see what I can do for you.
Take all the time you need, Franco. Look, I'm not looking for this information quickly.
Yeah, that's pretty good, because it's not going to be quick. But I'll do what I can for you.
I can send you
But,
stuff if you need it.
Hey, whatever. But I'll tell you this. Whatever you find out about Ricardo, keep it to yourself, yeah? I mean,
That's
that
what I'm
family's
planning on doing.
powerful. I don't want to lose my protection, you know?
No.
My accent just shifted there. That was bad. What is wrong with me today?
Hey, Franco, don't worry
It's
about
okay.
that. I respect you and trust you more than anyone else I run into here. If I know something that's important, I won't tell you.
Insight check.
I think
Oh, by the way, I am sorry.
I won't tell you anything.
I actually did have a last name. I utterly forgot it. It's Cayford.
Cayford, not Jeffrey.
Yeah. So, no, the other was a on the spot. But no, it's like, wait, I know I made one.
GG.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Only because I peeked at everyone's sheet.
Don't do that.
I only did it once.
That's bad.
Especially when you all.
It for Franco though. I just needed Will High's last name somehow, and need a little RP for that. So everyone else I got the information for. So thanks, Franco. Again, 5 splashes a day.
All right. At least I know you's good for it.
Hey, what am I not good for? Take the
That's.
shot.
Do you want your list alphabetically or categorically?
Oof.
Make that a 5th thing. Write it down. Oh wait, that's right. There's no paper.
Oh my god.
After that, I'll head back to Pymans. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for indulging me in that.
Oh, I'm never living that down. Okay.
No.
The night passes uneventfully. Actually, wait. Hold up. Does it?
What does it?
Doesn't?
Is there
Does it or
anything
doesn't?
What
anything
happened?
untoward I notice on the road there and back again?
There's a ring wraith,
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
bunch of orcs.
Have I ever seen an orc before?
No. Not until now. No. Nothing weird's going on.
Okay.
He just went to the. God.
We don't talk about the orcish underbelly.
What is happening?
I'm struggling to get dice out of a box.
Okay.
Okay. No, the night
Alright.
passes uneventfully.
Whatever you want to call it, man.
Look with my dice, and I do it in privacy of my own bedroom.
Except you're streaming!
Yeah. Who says I'm not streaming from my bedroom?
That's not
There's something about the privacy.
Wait. Hold on. What is private? Oh, that's the definition of privacy. Oh, I have been using that word wrong. Oh dear.
That explains why you're on so many lists.
That kills people.
So,
People die. when they're
anyway,
killed.
do we sleep?
Yes, you sleep uneventfully. No dreams this time around. In the morning.
What do you mean this time around? I had no dreams.
In the morning, the glopsphere blurps.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
You don't have chickens in this world. As you have glopspheres, you don't have a chicken in this world.
I'm writing
Okay.
that down.
Yep, that goes in the lore that you will now have to remember when we use it.
Sphere?
I don't want
This is what
to do this anymore.
This is what happens when you play the interdimensional cable game.
The glopsphere blurts every morning. Now, I have it in my notes too.
I love random lore.
Are you
just
so
gonna-
mighty?
I'm just going to call it the Glockenspiel.
Just like random sentient glockenspiels, just
Yes.
some mage 100 years ago had
It's a giant-
went wrong.
Steampunk thing, so I could actually see that.
Yeah, no, they're basically they're pest creatures that just so happen to emit loud, obnoxious noises at sunrise.
That seems like
Anyway.
a great recipe to get hunted to extinction.
You'd think that, but for
If you
some
could
weird
find 'em.
reason, they keep popping up.
Oh, so they're like crickets.
Blame father.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. So the next morning, aside from that, everything dawns without incident. I think the plan was to meet your friend at the location at about noonish, or was it early in the morning? I can't remember.
It
Noon
was
sounds
like
about right.
noon.
I think it was noon.
That was noonish.
That does sound right.
All right. So, Ricardo does stop you guys before you leave. Wait, no, you're not there. What am I thinking? I'm sorry,
We're
I had you
not.
guys in the wrong spot.
Why are you at our home?
Were we supposed to?
No, I just
How
forgot
did
for
you
some
find
reason.
me?
Yeah.
That's probably pretty easy.
Bella receives a messenger from her father.
Oh, not a message. Cool.
Do you guys have telepathy?
Got a letter.
If you guys had telepathy, it
It's a
breaks
spell.
like
That's
the
just
rest
a
of the
spell. You
Then
can
that
just
would have.
send
Oh, God, that-
a message to somebody.
Just a message.
That breaks like the entirety of the story. Do you know how many of those problems
No.
could have been solved with telepathy?
It's not
No,
straight
but it's
telepathy.
not
It's,
telepathy.
more of like a mental communication. It's
Anyway, no, a messenger. He's old school. You receive a messenger.
Okay.
Old school like the old school.
This could have
Yeesh.
been an email.
I keep telling my father he could just message me. He's silly.
Your father doesn't like the new texting. First letters.
Huh?
Anyway,
You're
Miss
getting paid,
Crispella.
so who cares?
Emoji.
Mm-hmm.
Miss
We believe
Crispella.
that this could have been an email.
You stole my joke.
Yes, I did, but I made it funnier.
Your father requests your presence in a 3-hour Zoom meeting with mandatory cameras. Ask me what I did today.
please.
Yikes.
No.
No. He says, "Oh, your father has a message for you. He says that against all odds, do I have a name for him? Hold up.
guessing talking.
I don't
like
have
the
a name.
Joker.
Look, your father was a drunkard.
Oh my god.
And,
I know
the
this.
leader of the Dawn of the Negrettis has agreed to a formal meeting between the clans. He's invited
Really? Already.
your father, and your mother to a formal dinner party in 2 days' time.
Oh,
That is 100% going to be an
Holy
ambush.
blood.
I know it.
Bodyguards. Or the bodyguards
I'm
involved.
gonna look straight at Irvin.
Of course.
I agreed to protect you. I'll be right behind you the whole time. And if the Negretti say anything, they can fucking suck it up.
I'll be there too.
No, that's standard. That's standard protocol. If the mob is meeting, you always have some of their henchmen with them. Insurance.
But we've never met with the Negrettis that I can think of.
True.
Where do they want to?
This
where,
is unheard of.
Yes, where are they wanting to meet again?
And when
That's the really weird part. You've been invited to their ancestral home.
Oh, yeah, that's an ambush.
That's not a bad move.
when
And then, of course,
2 days' time.
that is where we would go. Mm.
we got time.
And has Papi accepted?
He did, but he did not indicate whether or not you would be joining them or not. He decided to leave that up to you.
Is it required that I go?
I mean, I suppose not, but it's a rare opportunity.
asking.
Family unity.
I need
Might
to
be a
know
good
these
idea.
things.
He's not going to make you, but he indicated he'd probably be interested. Look, miss, this is all family politics. I'm just a simple messenger.
Right. Okay.
You can tell by
Well-
the little blue bird logo. You know, I just twit things back and forth. That's all I do.
Great.
Hey,
Awesome.
thanks, Tweeter.
Don't worry. He's
Oh,
a
how'd
good
you know
little
my
birdie.
name?
Is it?
Your existence seems futile.
It's got a purpose. Will I tip the man?
This could have been a text.
Just tell the.
I mean,
noble
soon.
to tip.
Wilhite reaches into his pocket, pulls out a. Oh, I forget. Okay, so it's all water based. Is a splash the lowest? I couldn't remember.
I
Highest.
think it's the highest.
I think it's drip,
Drip?
drop splash.
Tinkle.
Oh my god.
I give him 10 drips.
Like
It's like, you know, it's like, I feel like it's unfortunate because, yeah, they're not wrong. I mean, with magical spells, your job would be out of business soon. Anyway, here you go.
Squirt.
Oh, please no. Please no. Let's move on from those.
The lowest
Anyway.
denomination is moist.
I want to hang up. I want to hang up so bad.
Oh,
So
this is why we have the mature setting on.
when somebody needs pocket change, do they
The word
say,
moist.
"I need a spritz"?
Yes. Got a spare spritz. Got a spritz for no man.
There.
All right. Thank you, Gerald.
Anyway. Gerald.
That's his name.
No,
actually.
No, I thought his name was Tweeter.
You mean like The Witcher?
Gerald
Oh.
Tweeter. Last name's Tweeter.
Gerald Tweeter.
Gerald.
Tweeter? Okay. Gerald.
Gerald Twit.
Gerald Tweeter.
Actually, Weeder, but everyone merges his names together, so it's Geralt Weeder.
Yes.
Gerald Tweeter.
I
Yeah,
love
okay,
this
there you
random
go.
lore we've made of this runner that we will never see again.
Yep.
Oh. You assume.
All right.
We're gonna find his dead
So
body. in the alley.
he he bows respectfully and then disappears into the crowd.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that does not sound. 2 days from now, they immediately agree to it. That doesn't sound like the Negretti.
I don't know that it ever has happened either.
Can your father counter offer a location? Because we know that's very suspicious.
I don't think that he would, because he knows how rare this is, and the fact that they agreed right away, he might squelch his chances at getting a meeting at all.
I mean, at the end of the day, a meeting is optional. Walking into a possible trap also is optional.
And that's
Come on.
probably why they offered it.
That's what I'm thinking. Come on, we know the Negretti. They send assassins every other month. It seems like they're not going to take this opportunity and just ignore it. Especially if we're going on to their ancestral home. You know that's where they're going to have all their little toys just lined up to use on us.
What if they suspect?
I don't even
Given
think it's
your
a matter of.
father's heritage.
I don't even think it's a matter of suspect. I think it's just a matter of opportunity.
No, what if
This
they
is an
suspect?
Yeah. That is.
No, this is.
I don't know.
Pyman brings up a great point. What if they do suspect that your father does have the heritage? If they do, then it's definitely an assassination attempt. They're going to try to kill him on the home turf. On the other hand, if they try, we can succeed in killing them, and then your father can use his heritage to claim the entire Negretti family mob.
That would be very advantageous, yes.
If we know it's a
Now-
trap, we can spring it on them. They don't know we're all involved. We'll hire Pyman. I mean, there's no tying either of you two to us. If we find a
And
way
I
of keeping
might-
you quiet, then
Well,
using
how
the
would they
tunnels
know
and
that you're
maintainers.
involved?
Oh, please. That's probably what got them the meeting to begin with. Me switching sides. Not to toot my own horn, but
Perhaps.
You do seem like you
You
got
know
eyes
where
on
they're-
all the time.
Mm. Do you know where their home is?
do I? That's a good question. I know the territories.
hold on.
Do I know the ancestral home, though?
No, you worked for them pretty closely. Yeah, so you would know where it is. It's roughly the same vertical level of the city. It's a couple levels up higher, but it's like on the exact opposite side of the circular area as you can get. It's basically
Yeah.
it's as far away from Bella's home as you can get.
I know the place. I know the layout.
Perfect.
I can fill your father in on details. If we get in on the good side of the maintainers here, we can tunnel in extra forces. We can surprise the ambush.
I might even be
First-
able to get in advance so we can actually learn their plans.
That exactly as well.
Also, interesting tidbit that you would be aware of is that, remember I said that very occasionally in some place that a full stone building is unusual, but in certain high-ranking people's houses or certain very rich people's houses, there is stone accents or stone artifacts. their ancestral home has more than even a rich person's house would have in stone. It's next to that chamber you guys walked through at the very beginning of the game. That's the most stone you've ever seen in one place, is their house.
Terrifying.
Now, why are we sure they'd want to kill him if he's of their bloodline? Like, if they somehow found that out, could this be some sort of weird, hey, well, welcome... Well, I know, but I mean, I guess it depends on who's inviting him or not. But I mean, like, theoretically, could his actual parents be like, oh, hey, let's join the family? So, I mean, why do we need blood? I don't understand the mob mentality enough. But I mean, like, could this...
each other. That's all you
I
need to
know.
understand.
But is there never times when you're like, you know what? Maybe we could get away without killing this person?
No.
No?
There are times.
We would be surprised if a
Not
situation like
often.
this has ever arisen, though.
Exactly.
This
Not in
could
my
be the
lifetime.
circumstance.
Well, I know, exactly. So we're not positive what they would do. If they even know. Like, you know, this could be just because of Irvin. It could be they suspect or know who your father is.
Hmm. But another thing we need to keep in mind with all of this planning is how to keep this from turning into a mob war. We do not need that right now with everything else going on.
Look, we're risking a mob war just by having the heads of the families meet.
Just by sending the request to meet, we're risking it.
Might also be a wonderful distraction for the staff zone. Draw them out of that area so we could destroy it faster.
There are many staff zones in all the families.
Actually,
Their ancestral home is actually in a staff zone.
Oh.
Just
Of course it is.
And their ancestral home is in a staff zone. So
That would have been wonderful
Sorry.
to know prior to speaking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. I apologize. I didn't keep it from you on purpose. It just didn't occur to me
isn't
to mention it.
isn't Bella's home in a staff zone?
No, they're technically on the outskirts. They're close to one,
Oh,
but
really?
they're not actually in one.
But the brothel.
How do you
is.
how do you think Seraphina maintains any kind of power? If she was in the staff zone, she'd have a much harder time if she lived in one than if she just visited it on her terms.
Oh.
yeah, it's fair.
And the brothel?
Some of the brothels are in, some of the brothels are out. It just depends.
Okay.
It seems a little counterproductive to have a brothel inside the staff zones, but the theory being that if you want quality or you want something specific, you go and you pay for it, even if you could just try to take it for free.
Mm.
Some people do prefer willing. I
Oh
don't
my
know
gosh,
tactfully to
shocker.
say that.
Amazing.
This is why we're trying to end the staff zones, everyone. This is exactly why we're trying to end the staff zones. They're awful.
Yes, they're terrible.
Anyway, so I am able to disguise myself fairly well especially if Irvin, if you know your way around, and or people that maybe I should pretend to be, I could try to sneak in and learn things.
We'll have to ponder that. We've
I'm
got a
afraid
few
I won't-
more things. Sorry, Biggie D.
Oh, I said I won't be able to contribute much to this. The Negretti know my face since, well, every other assassin they send tends to meet me.
You haven't killed every one of them?
I mean, most of them, but there's always that third guy who runs away before I can get to him.
You let some of them run away?
I
Come
mean,
on, man.
look, if you've ever seen how fast a man who just wet himself runs, you would understand.
I have. Then I see them collapse on their face with my
Yes,
in the back of their head.
yes. I can't shoot air bullets at people. That's just not a thing I do. I have to.
Skill issue.
I got to get into there with the meaty bits.
Get good.
I'm just gonna throw you at him
Donovan,
next
we
time.
suggest not sucking quite so much.
I will
You're good,
remember.
Johnny.
I will remember that when the ads come in next fight.
It's like all the video games Donovan will remember that.
Yes.
The tank is angry.
You have angered the tank. run.
Do not anger the healer. Do not anger the tank.
Yes.
Don't
All
mess
right.
with your white mage.
And what time did we have to meet the
Noonish.
noon?
12 o'clock noon.
And I got
It's
him.
gonna take probably. I don't have a perfect map for this, but it's gonna take probably hour and a half to travel there. The city is pretty big. Like this thing is the home is truly massive. Like I kept trying to sketch or draw or generate a good picture to give you guys an idea of the scale, and I could never do it justice, which is why I just keep having to describe it.
Well, we do have a engagement currently with one of the maintainers, which we really should see through in my thoughts, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm here in the payroll of Ricky, so Red.
No, I am so on board for doing the thing that we said we were going to do.
And it's not like Ricky needs us to do anything today.
We got 2
And
days.
so what did we did. All right. Hopefully
Onward.
we can wrap this up in a day.
We certainly hope so. We need to clear up the loose ends we appear to have left.
We need to use those loose ends first.
Use.
You don't
Not
get rid of
that one,
assets when they're still valuable.
That's true.
That's why the Metazellis didn't get rid of me.
Yep.
Lovingly,
Your
we will not be able to find out much from this person if they are who I think they are. They
No,
were
it's
very stupid.
not finding out. If we're gonna do a counter assault on the Negrettis, then we could use some maintainer tunnels, which means we're gonna need a maintainer friend.
And this
Oh,
is
but we
also
want
just
him
for-
dead.
We can
what?
have him dead after.
Why do we want him dead?
That
Because
person marks one of our professional failings, and like many doctors, we prefer to silence things that would say ill against us.
basically the same thing that my organization does. If you know too much, it's a problem.
They're not so different.
And that's the,
We are too different. That is true.
and the other reason we're going today is to find out how true it is that their bodies survive, correct?
Figure out if they are still alive, technically, yes.
Right? Do we need to
So-
do anything before we go?
Just might want to point out, his body might be valuable for any kind of magical items to open pathways. So make sure we keep that.
How do you figure?
That sounds gooey.
I mean, we don't know if there's like meat underneath that suit, right?
We also don't know if there's a mechanism that's opening up the doors underneath that suit.
Well, I
So
mean,
we
he has
might be able to
to
kill him after all.
he might be connected to something. So, I mean,
But then mapping out the networks underneath, that's going to be difficult.
You guys don't know is you're just going to take the suit off and there's going to be an Among Us.
I'm so glad that I wanted to kill them already.
completely valid reason to do it.
Imposter.
Imposter.
Impasta.
Imposter.
In pasta.
I could use
Pop
some pasta.
spaghetti, covered with cheese.
Oh, man,
Anyway, so your route,
I'm hungry.
your route will take you. It's actually kind of a twisting route because to get to the area where you're going to, it's kind of an out of the way area. You're basically going down into one of the main. I want to call them tentacles, but I don't really have a better word for them. The structures that hang from the other side of the city. So one of the main tentacles, and you're going down. There's a central shaft, but there are also tendrils, mechanical tendrils that hang from the city. And they are big enough that you can move through them.
Oh,
Dang.
It's
Terrifying.
jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
So it's going to take you off to the side and then down one of those tendrils. And it is going to take you, the route will take you well into, it's not a decommissioned zone, but it's an area where it's part of the outskirts and it's part of the outer areas of the catwalks, and people are heavily encouraged to not be there. You're not going to get, arrested or in trouble for being there, but people just don't go there.
You might see somebody Donovan knows. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, you might, if you encounter somebody down there, they're probably not up to anything good. And the crowd just kind of thins out the closer that you get.
We sure are thankful that we're going here with these wonderful group of people who are definitely not mobsters or criminals of any sort.
Exactly.
I mean, at least they know the way.
Don't know that way.
Do you?
Did
Oh
you?
my god.
Okay.
No,
Have you guys seen? I don't know if the movie's out yet, but they show in one of the trailers where Dr. Eggman is looking at Knuckles, and he's like, "You want to go find your little blue friend? I'll be happy to show you the way." I was like, yes, they did it. I was so happy when I saw that.
Poor Knuckles.
Poor Knuckles.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Anyway, so as you guys make your way through, the crowd slowly thins out, begin to descend down levels. You notice that the further out and the further down you go, the more the city's climate control does not, it's not that it doesn't work, but it becomes less effective. The outer temperature of the environment is actually colder than what's normally maintained inside. It's not frigid, it's just cooler. It's also the same way up on the surface, although the sun beating down on all of that area tends to keep that area warm. But down here it's windy and there's eddy currents and
It's fucking windy.
it's windy. It's kind of like living in Wyoming.
Why would anybody do that?
Look,
why
some,
would-
Very few
some
do.
We exist, okay?
there's a thing called masochism.
That's the
Wyoming. You live here
I just-
because you have a kink.
A kink for wide open spaces.
wide open.
Okay, there is a whole new line of Wyoming professional merchandise I have to go make now.
Oh my god.
Anyway, as you guys go, you also definitely notice that this outer area is not as well maintained. Things are starting to rust. Bits of railings are breaking off. Bolts are missing. Like, nothing's physically unsound that you can't walk on it, but there's just a general air of decay as you get further and further out.
well, this is ironic.
The other thing that's weird is that the materials out here on the edge are a little bit different from the materials further inside the core of the city. Inside the core of the city, you've got a lot of brass, a lot of steel, a lot of a gray. I haven't named it, but it's a gray aluminum-like material. It's just it's like an aluminum substitute. Out here, no. Out here, you've got a lot more copper and bronze, and it's just kind of a very slow transition from one set of metals to the other. And as you get further out, railings just become more sparse, platforms become more open, even like the rungs of the ladders are a little bit further spaced out. It's obvious that these were not intended to be high occupancy areas. There's also just a ton of pipes and conduits that run all throughout this. No clear indication as to what they are. There's just a ton of them. More so than you're used to seeing anywhere else in the city. And continue.
Well, if this just don't remind me of home down here. I mean, my home, not home.
Okay.
Where
You-
do you live?
I mean, originally it was a shithole kind of like this place. Just smelled a little different.
I don't believe I've ever been any place like this.
Do shitholes usually smell like this?
This is actually one of the nicer smelling ones.
Huh.
Wait, are you referring to your memories of like the green places, or just where you
No,
were?
I'm talking whatever crap hole Donovan is basically what he called home when he moved here.
Okay.
So the crappy areas, but probably not this specific crappy area. But definitely this low on the rung.
We are so sorry.
Yeah.
No, don't feel too bad.
Not all of
I'm
us
a-
got to grow up in high class.
I met some good friends down here. Most of them's dead now, but yeah, such is life.
We are so sorry.
I don't actually need this, but I'm testing a theory. Father?
Oh, you're actually asking.
Yes, I'm actually.
I'm hiding.
You definitely ain't gonna see him down here. Trust me. Once I heard that he was actually a thing, I tried that. They don't work down here.
Do we have the flower on still?
I don't know. Do you?
We have it with us.
Do you have it turned on?
We're supposed
I'm
to
gonna
activate
say-
it, like, without people
Before
looking,
we
right?
go.
And it moves and everything. I don't think that we had everything fully worked out.
We haven't used it
No.
yet. We have it, but all we know is don't use it with witnesses.
Yeah. So if this is just like a bubble that I can carry around, I would love to have it activate and then just kind of tuck it in my pocket or something.
It's a little too big to be pocketable. It's something you'll have to carry in like a knapsack. But
Front of
But you said it was like.
it's like like ostrich egg size.
I'm guessing it doesn't work if you put it into an extra dimensional pocket.
Unfortunately, that
Yeah, no.
no. Go ahead and do that.
Please
No.
don't.
Do it.
Don't feed the beast.
Yeah, let's not set that giant lure out there for the big angry thing.
End home
We are
quickly.
going to commit a great sin. And they
Okay,
clip
so-
on a fanny pack.
thought you were gonna put-
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh, that's
and here, did
Paimon's
you guys do this before Will High?
Yeah, like,
did
you guys do this
I would hope when we, as soon as we enter into this area, I would have thought that we would have done this. But
Because the thing
Yeah.
is, from a character perspective, it makes sense that Will High would test this. It totally does. From everybody else's character perspective, it absolutely makes sense that you would not want him to do so.
No, so if they've already turned it on, oh, actually, no, I might still test it then. But that would change how I'm what I'm testing if they already activated it. So that's up to you guys. I'm willing to say you guys chose to turn it on or not when we got down here.
I mean,
Let's have it on. If it's something that we can just leave on, it makes sense that we would leave it on.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Okay. So then nothing happens.
Okay. All right.
Why
Not
would
really.
you try that? Really?
Well, I mean, do you really want to just be walking in assuming he's blind when, maybe he's not?
I mean, it might not
Didn't
be
even-
full blindness. He might just not notice until you say his name, and then all of a sudden his eyes are on you.
Right.
We don't
It's
really
like-
By the
know.
way,
it's like the bartender. You can be at the bar, but the bartender won't realize you're at the bar until you say their name. Then once you say their name, immediately they know you're there.
Fair.
Don't be stupid.
We think that it was a good idea.
I think it's a good idea.
Nice.
100 feet that way.
I second that.
Well, it doesn't work 100 feet that way.
Have you
I
tried
mean,
it?
just 100 feet away from us.
I forget, how far does the sphere work?
was
Would
never
it be-
specified.
More conspicuous to say just, "Hey, Father," and ask if he can see something that is 100 feet a different direction, or see if he pops up and be casual about it if he does.
What about me seems casual?
Good point.
What kind of secretive detective are you?
And in theory, he's seen it all, so, you know.
He knows when you've been sleeping.
Who knows when you're awake?
Bad or good.
I
Bob
really need
Santa.
to change the locks.
Want to leave?
On a completely and utterly unrelated note, just for my own personal gratification, what's everybody's bonuses on their crap? Brain not working.
Perception?
Oh?
Thank you. Perception
Which one?
checks. What's like if you rolled a perception check, what would you get as a plus?
Plus
Oh.
11.
5.
Plus 10.
Damn,
The
you guys
fuck?
got 5 perceptions.
Look, Donovan doesn't have a lot of skills, but he's very focused in a few of them.
11.
Apparently, Bella is
Okay.
an airhead. Plus 1?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Makes sense the
boy.
bodyguards have a good perception.
I'm now less surprised that she got drug dated
Oh
A lot less
no!
at the
surprised.
bar.
Oh no!
Look, see, this is why Bella ended up getting kidnapped.
Twice.
Twice. Yeah. That's right.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
else got kidnapped once. Bella got kidnapped twice.
Okay. All right, you guys approach the area that you were supposed to meet your friend at.
Let's hope he didn't hear the conversation from earlier.
Also, I hear clicky clacks.
No, we were at Paimon's house when we were discussing that for sure.
Definitely. There's definitely a bubble around that, too.
Yeah, we ain't that stupid.
Line us up.
There's
for
kind of a little alcove area that's naturally just formed by joints in the middle and arches in the pipes, and you can see.
Formed.
You can well, nah, I mean, it's not like a park or something, but it's just there, and you can see him or your maintainer friend just kind of crouched and peering around, and then he sees you and kind of get over here.
Yeah, that doesn't look
Name.
suspicious at all.
Dirk?
Calling him Dirk?
Oh, hold on.
It was DIR something.
Derp.
He had a
Yeah,
number, too.
His number is 3471.
Yeah.
For some reason, you guys give him a nickname, but I didn't write down what the nickname was.
Derp.
You write anything
DIRP.
down?
Derp.
Dirk.
St. Nicholas.
Yep.
Derp. With a P
Derp,
at the
okay.
end.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so he sees us.
He kind of like stage whispers and goes, "You guys made it! Great! Get out of sight!"
All right.
What's up, numbers?
Shut up, loser.
The sight from.
You know you look kind of conspicuous out here, right?
Of course I look conspicuous. I'm a maintainer who's not acting normally. Duh.
Exactly.
No, you're just showing us where we need to fix things. No, you don't need
Maintainers-
to fix things.
Maintainers don't do that shit. Come on, let's go. Let's
We
go.
fix
It's
things.
like, all right,
Get inside.
all right.
All right.
It's this way. I need you all to be quiet, though.
All right.
Probably crazy, but I swear I saw something moving. There should be nobody down here.
Let's have a
Sense
look
I
motive.
around.
swear I saw movement.
Of course you did.
May I sense movement?
Sense
Motive.
motive. Perception.
Sense motive.
Yeah, you can sense motive.
You mean
I'm gonna do a
perception?
perception check.
Yeah.
I thought so. Oh no, that is just
Ooh.
no.
So that's
Sense-
25.
Sense motive is different from perception.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he's telling the truth. They're looking to see what he heard or saw.
I'm
Oh,
looking to
okay.
see. Yeah,
So I got a 25 to see
Goodness.
if he's telling the truth or what he's thinking.
I got a 28.
From
Oh, right.
okay, so Will High, from what Will High can determine, based on a completely covered figure dressed fully in leather, he is being completely genuine.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you got, I'm sorry, what for looking?
28.
I got 20. I got 28 too.
Dang!
Huh.
Twinsies.
You guys, over the edge of one of the platforms, catch a glimpse of movement. It looks to be a splash of yellow or blonde.
Motherfucker.
Blonde.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to be sneaky.
Namely, I'm gonna use a wand. I'm gonna cast a spell. And then I'm gonna cast another spell and vanish completely.
Wow.
All
Good
right.
trick.
That was a good trick.
I'm gonna quickly look at Red and Wilhine and say, get in.
Get
Follow
in.
Oh wait, are we in? I thought.
You guys
We're
aren't.
not in.
You're not there yet.
Oh, we're
Yes, ma'am.
already in whatever this is.
Follow
The
him.
tunnel?
That's what I mean. Follow him. Leave
Yeah,
him.
I'm moving.
Go.
I'm moving in. I have my staff out.
Try to stealth.
Put your dick away.
Look, man, that may be acceptable in the brothel, but out here, that gets you corrected.
A giant metal pole
I'm going to continue.
with electricity sparking on the end.
Turn him. I'm going to try to
Oh,
spin him,
you got
push him through, and
Oh, I'm
Look
going.
at-
I'm following him.
Donovan. And while we're leaving, I'm not saying I haven't told anyone about the yellow-haired glimpse that we saw at all yet. I'm trying to move people before I do tell people about that.
So the maintainer kind of motions and leads you down one of the catwalks.
Once
Just
we
this way.
get out of sight from that location, I'm gonna tap Donovan on the side and say, duck out of sight for a second. Did you see that?
What, the blonde thing?
Yeah, exactly.
What in the hell was that? That didn't look like a maintainer down there, did
No, it didn't, but it's probably following us.
it? Is there a nice little shadow around here where we could get the drop on him?
That's a good question.
Not me, because I only got +3.
I'm
You
pretty
guys
good at
are.
that.
I mean, you guys are coming up to an archway. It's not a lot of cover, but
Are
it's
we
something.
stealthing this? Do we need to?
Well, I don't know where Paimon went. Paimon's just gone.
Well,
We
Paimon
cast
is gone,
invisibility.
but I want to try and stealth as much as possible.
Yeah, because we're not sure where we're walking into.
And since now we think someone is following us,
Let's get to
Well,
the
have
archway,
you
find a
guys-
place.
Have you guys transmitted that to any of us?
About to, if
Okay.
let's get to the archway. I was just trying to communicate with Donovan first to confirm that he saw it as well. Red, Will, hi, Paimon. I don't know where the hell you are, but
Hi.
what the different day. Hey, derpy boy, duck out of sight when you get to the archway. Everyone else do the same.
We're invisible.
Oh, okay.
But they want. Okay.
I'm a bit
Something's
too
following
big.
us.
He
I'm a bit too big to hide here. I'll act as bait.
so he
Something
look
is
over the
falling
edge.
out.
maintainer
Something.
walks up, ducks to the side, and leans up against the arrangement of pipes and metal, and so it's hard to explain exactly. He doesn't turn invisible. He doesn't noticeably change, but all of the sudden you are having a nearly impossible time picking him out from the background. It's like your eyes are pulling in the data, but your brain is no longer registering as him as separate from Holmes' structure.
That is so cool.
He's doing that dwarf trick, isn't he?
He's holding his breath. Sorry, that's a deep cut.
That's funny.
So
Yeah, well, gotta try to find a spot too.
yes,
Uh,
everybody. So Don, is Big Don actually going to be bait?
Yeah, because I got low stealth and I'm kind of big, so I'm just going to kind of walk ahead of where everyone else is hiding to act as bait.
Okay.
Is this low light or not?
No, it's there's enough sunlight filtering in through. There's enough open areas that are just open out to the air that
Okay.
it's pretty
Ugh,
bright.
That's weird.
Okay. So should we roll stealth checks?
Real quick, beforehand, start of the day. Sorry, this is a new trait, new thing, so I forgot to mention it.
Oh, there you go.
I am. What is it called? What is it called? Here we go. Internal buffer. Taking a burn point to store a burn point. So I take 6 points of non-lethal damage, and I have a burn point stored. And my
You just
burn,
wake up
Okay.
looking like shit.
basically, yeah, sweating automatically. Right, okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Pay now, get it later.
Yeah, pay now, get it later, basically. But it means I start my day with a burn point, so my elemental overflow from the hat is activated, and things are going.
Just get windier in this tunnel.
It's always been windy around me.
True.
Matthew, I don't know if you heard me, but Emily
are a
asked, you want us to roll
disgusting
stealth checks or not? As we're all
I
hiding.
don't know. Are you trying to be? Are you? Trying
Yes, we literally all said we're hiding.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth save. I'm sorry.
Yeah, everyone but Donovan is hiding.
Natural 20 for 29.
Good grief.
Put it on the plate. Which plate? The one on the microwave.
Do you want me to roll anything since I'm bait?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, I know this is a little bit earlier. This is way earlier than we normally take our break, but can we actually pause here? I've got a screaming toddler.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah, no.
Is that okay?
I mean,
Sorry,
we
I
can-
normally would
Yo,
try to time it better, but
That's
If-
fine, honestly, it works for me too.
If your kiddo ever has that and you ever need a call break, just call break, dude.
cool.
We
Okay,
are perfectly
appreciate
fine with
it.
that. It's family stuff, so
Thank you.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll be back, everyone.
Yeah,
Enjoy the break.
Give me like 10,
See ya.
15 minutes.
Yeah, got it.
Perfect for me.
Okay, be right back.
Hello there. As a guest of the Owlbear Inn, you obviously have taste. Now, as a person of taste, have you ever thought to yourself, I need to watch an artist who also has taste, with a sense of classiness and intelligence, heightened by sitting in a leather armchair before a fireplace with shelves of books behind? Neither have I. Anyways, I happen to have an art channel called Michael How Arts here on Twitch if you want to check it out. There's drawing, chatting, and sometimes gaming. If you enjoy fantastic characters and comics, or just having someone to hang out with while doing art, you should give Michael How Arts a look-see. That's twitch.tv/Michael How Arts. And if you visit, maybe, just maybe, you'll occasionally have that artist sitting in front of a fireplace to give you a +1 to the richness and culture of your Twitch experience. Though I wouldn't count on that. But please, do stop on by. Thanks for your time, and have a wonderful day.
I'm Michael Howe, and I approve this message. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, I did this, and 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 this.
Hello, everybody.
Fine,
All
still.
campaign, all I wanted was to pass wisdom saving throws, and I never do.
Even with advantage?
I have advantage. I have plus. All my feats almost have all been going into that direction. No.
Oh, that's awesome. Consent is always important. Agreed.
You're next.
Why am I so bad at this game? Jeez.
Might be genetics.
Attack first. Think never. Hey, folks.
Hello.
You feel a definite pulse of magical energy as you shake his hand.
You just made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Roll a will save.
There's more up there? We have to... I fucking hate this level.
We could have been playing Blodheim.
Dog. Save me. Where are you? Get in front of me.
I'm coming. I was marking the cave.
Dogs. I'm gonna stamina. Get the dog. Help.
Hello, folks.
There. Apparently, I can't remember your name at all.
Who's Ingrid?
You.
Me?
Irving.
Oh.
Yes, because I can't think. Wow. Why am I having such a hard freaking time with names today?
You called me Murphy twice before
Yeah.
we even started.
Shut up, Melvin. I'm working here.
Alrighty, naked. That's a good drawing, right?
Damn right, Hank, that's
Really
good.
good. Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Thank you.
Wow.
With someone. Wait, you just said they had a book.
That being said, we will.
Yes.
And then you emphasized that there is a book.
Holy! Way to catch on to that like a minute and a half late.
There's books, there's diaries, there's maps.
Wait, there's a book? We have not been consistent with this at all, have we?
No.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce most of those. Wow.
Yeah, they had a sale on apostrophes that day.
Hello, everybody.
I don't know what's really going on. Hi!
We have you on speakerphone.
I was just gonna say this is one hell of a collect call, man. I didn't know he knew infallible relay.
Does anyone know what the rates are? I don't have that much gold.
Did you know back in the old days, in the medieval times, they used to put hang lanterns out on front of horses to help them navigate during nighttime?
Oh.
It was the first recorded instance of satellite navigation.
I enjoyed the live action The Avatar movie.
Oh, baby Baba Luba. And burble as it came.
No!
Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
If you're only to be addressed as you, as your own person, what do I do if there's like a whole bunch of y'all?
You may use titles as, I would say, the trolls. You may use the consequences if you would like.
So
You
y'all
may-
is off the table.
Y'all is an abomination.
A whole bunch of y'all.
Too late.
That's when you guys look over and see what once was Jitters descend slowly onto the ground, trampling towards you as its head from top to about past the sternum splits like that into a toothy maw that is its whole body. Rawr. Hello and welcome to Hate, Laugh, Love.
Everybody knows if it's
Nope.
green and it's slime,
You went that
it's booger time.
The show where we talk about movies.
He starts hopping on the way, and when you look back, there's Handor and Grace. Grace looking just frowning perpetually, and Handor just smiling ever so gracefully. And Finestorm, you see on their lips, Handor say, "You think they'll make it?" And Grace go, "Not a chance."
Hello there. As a guest of the Owlbear Inn, you obviously have taste. Now, as a person of taste, have you ever thought to yourself, I need to watch an artist who also has taste, with a sense of classiness and intelligence, heightened by sitting in a leather armchair before a fireplace with shelves of books behind? Neither have I. Anyways, I happen to have an art channel called Michael How Arts here on Twitch if you want to check it out. There's drawing, chatting, and sometimes gaming. If you enjoy fantastic characters and comics, or just having someone to hang out with while doing art, you should give Michael How Arts a look-see. That's twitch.tv/Michael How Arts. And if you visit, maybe, just maybe, you'll occasionally have that artist sitting in front of a fireplace to give you a +1 for the richness and culture of your Twitch experience. Though I wouldn't count on that. But please, do stop on by. Thanks for your time, and have a wonderful day.
I'm Michael Howe, and I approve this message. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, I did this, and 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 this.
Hello, everybody.
Fine,
All campaign, all I wanted was to pass wisdom saving throws, and I never do.
Even with advantage?
I have advantage. I have plus. All my feats almost have all been going to that direction. No.
Oh, that's awesome.
Consent is always important.
Agreed.
You're next.
Why am
totally
I
not dead.
so bad at this game? Jeez.
Might be genetics.
Attack first. Think never. Hey, folks.
You feel a definite pulse of magical energy as you shake his hand.
You just made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Roll a will save.
There's more up there? We have to... I fucking hate this level.
We could have been playing Blodheim.
Dog, dog, dog. Save me, save me. Where are you? Get in front of me. Get in front of me. Get in front of me.
I'm coming. I was marking the cave.
Dogs. I'm gonna stand up. Get the dog. Help.
Hello, folks.
There. Apparently, I can't remember your name at all.
Who's Ingrid?
You.
You.
Me. Oh.
Yes, because I can't think.
Hi,
Horrible.
everyone. Wow, that was
Thank
a
you.
weird transition because the ad was on our faces. When I transitioned that. Hey, Waffles, you wonderful waffle person, and everyone who came with them. Thank you so much for the raid.
Hi.
Yeah,
Waffles and
thank
maple
you.
syrup.
Maple syrup.
Delicious.
I don't like sweet things, but I love waffles.
Thank you for the raid. I was on break. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. This is Mystery Blodheim. Every other week, Thursday, when we're not sick or dying, or getting disturbed by
Or
holidays.
this year.
For this year. Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
No about our characters, just do the exclamation point, what's following our name. Take it away, dear.
Okay. So you guys are huddled, stealthing, peeking around the corner. Suddenly, from above you, you hear a voice go, "Oh my, you've gotten big."
Don't like that. God damn it.
Fair.
Oh boy.
I immediately look up.
Above you, hanging from her knees off of one of the pipes way up in the archway, is a youngish girl, blonde hair, dressed in rags, very, very slim, almost emaciated. Clearly not well
Poor
taken
thing.
care of.
She can only see me, right?
Her only words so far have been, "My, you've gotten big."
Well, you said above you. Is it like above Donovan? Is it above all of us?
She's hanging off the archway, but like up. So like here's the Here's the top of the archway, and then she's like up in the pipes up here.
Okay.
And she goes, "Do you remember me, Donnie?"
Oh my god.
My goodness.
Give me a minute.
Anime style flashback.
Thank you.
Donovan suddenly has a memory of, the day that he was conscripted by the I forget if were you by the Metazellis.
Yeah.
And the little 5-year-old girl that he had found and taken under his wing to keep safe, screaming and crying and saying, "Donnie, don't go." And Donnie pushing her away because he knew that if she didn't run, bad things were going to happen. Allowing himself to be taken away to keep her safe.
That fight went poorly for us.
A sibling?
And for some reason... Oh, so sorry.
Put it more like an adoptive sibling.
More ice in that. There was more ice in that than I thought there was going to be.
Have a drinking problem, do we?
Yes, water, I just can't stop, It's like, if I try to stop, I get all...
Look, man, step one is admitting you have a problem.
No.
I say that as I shove a can in my mouth. I forgot it was so full, it started to spill.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're doing good today.
I know.
So yeah. You don't know what her actual name was, but you had named her Meredith No, not Meredith. Meredith, no middle syllable. Meredith.
So the gang and I found. God, I can't even. How have I not remembered this until now? Lord, what is wrong with me?
That's a good question, isn't it? Gee, what's wrong with you, Donnie? Forgetting a cute little innocent girl? That'd be ashamed.
What else have I forgot? Look, there's a lot of orphans down here, and the gang and I, well, back when there actually was a gang, we decided to, pick up a couple of them that were starving, because, look, when you've been there yourself, it's kind of hard to just do nothing.
Aw.
So,
Donnie, that's really nice.
Well, I mean, we also beat a lot of people up, too, so... I mean, a lot of people. Oh, yeah.
Stay on target.
I forgot, everyone else is hiding.
Yes. So she kind of like Spider-Man flips/crawls down the pipes and jumps up next to you and looks up at you.
You're still doing that, eh?
And she's like, that was the only thing I was good at. At least until you taught me how to fend for myself.
Well, to be fair, the whole gang kind of did, but the gang's kind of gone now.
I haven't seen any of them. No, sorry, man, I'm getting the wrong voice here. I haven't seen any of them in a long time.
Oh, she's Cockney.
The Metazellis, I mean, what else would she be?
I mean, she's supposed to be little street rat, right?
Yeah.
A little street rat. Like, they're audited like Cockney English. It's tradition.
Yeah, you gotta.
Is it a hard knock life?
I don't take any offense to that at all.
I mean, any minute now, she's going to be saying, "Please, sir, can I have some more?"
Push her off the edge.
Oh dear.
Then you hand her a paddle from a boat and go, "Here you go, some ore. Get it, some ore."
Get the fuck out.
Okay, maybe.
And thank you, everyone, for attending the last episode of Blodheim.
A game. Dramatic, with mystery and twists and
Get out
turns.
my nose.
Brought low by dad jokes.
Are you shitting me?
See, it doesn't feel very good, does it?
No, it really doesn't.
Especially if it's carbonated.
No, thankfully that wasn't. Oh,
Well, I hate to break it to you, but only 2 of us out of the gang are still around. The Metazellis did a number on us.
Oh. Is that who you were saving me from?
Yeah, they kind of took notice of us. We may have pissed them off more than once or twice, poking at their operations.
I told you to be careful.
I wasn't the one making the decisions. Come on. Which, the one making the decisions, he didn't survive the fight. Only one person other than me made it out, and well, he's still working with the same group I am. We didn't have a fun time of it. The Metazellis ended up keeping us at gunpoint for a long time.
What's a gun?
Basically, but
it's that thing that makes heads explode.
That doesn't sound very nice at all.
It really isn't. Although that still doesn't excuse me from not coming back after I got out from underneath their thumb. I don't know.
I thought you were dead. I'm glad to see you.
Well, most of us are, and well, I guess you can say I just ain't quite the person I used to be. Metazelli's saw to that.
No. Now you're a mountain.
Yeah, I did get a little bit bigger, but to be fair,
That's so cute.
I was always hitting my head on the door frames here anyways.
So what are you doing down here?
He's definitely gonna die.
No, they're not allowed to die. We will burn home to the ground if they...
It's okay, we have a backup.
And so that's how the entire planet got destroyed.
Oh no.
And this is how this dimension's Kratos was born.
Right.
We're down here doing a little favor for... Wait, who are we doing this favor for? We're doing a favor for the boss. The boss being... Oh. Now I'm thinking of the Marconis.
At least it wasn't the macaronis.
Yes.
Hey.
It's on the tip of my... Malacoda, there we go.
Malacoda, there you go.
It's on the tip of my tongue. We're doing a job for the Malacoda. I've been working for them for the past couple of years. They gave me a way out. At least from the Metazellis. It's a lot nicer, too.
That's good. So where are you going?
Donovan's just gonna glance nervously around at some of the shadows before going, it's a place... Actually, what the heck is this place? Is it a... No, we're going to a place where people sleep. Yeah. I think.
Oh, you mean the weird building with, like, the people-shaped coffins?
At this point, I'm exiting my shadows. Yeah, that's exactly it. Do you know where it is?
She goes, oh yeah, it's just back there.
Okay.
And you hear the voice coming from where the maintainer's hiding. Are we done hiding now?
Yeah, don't worry, she's cool.
Okay, he again, nothing about his appearance changes, but your mind's ability to grasp where he is suddenly reasserts itself.
Oh, it's like I was having a headache. What the heck?
I'm maintaining my
maintainer
invisibility.
That's how we move through crowds without anybody noticing us.
Oh,
cool trick.
Hey, Biggie D, who's your friend?
Oh, Irvin, this is Meredith. She was one of the urchins that our gang adopted before the gang got itself taken off the blood donation.
She looks up at Irving and goes, oh, I'm an urchin, but not one of the spiny kinds. One of the me kinds.
Me.
How do you know about the ocean urchins? Tell me what you know.
Oh crap! I forgot about that. That line wouldn't have made sense, would it?
Did you get it from a book?
We're salty about books here, people.
Yep. Like the ocean. None of us know about books or the ocean or
what the land looks
sad,
like.
sad place here.
We barely know what trees look like.
Yeah.
Except for the group blood people.
Urchin.
I'm
Wait,
the
hang
last
on.
one left. Nobody else lives here anymore.
What are those
Wait.
things called?
So, wait, this is the old haunt? Jesus, this is... I don't know how I'm
Street
gonna...
lorping.
Yes. I didn't... This place has run down so much since the last time I saw it, even I didn't recognize it. I mean, the place was always kind of a crap hole, but at least it was filled with people.
So does that mean you were aware of a creepy house with people-shaped coffins before?
I mean, probably, but nothing that I would have cared to remember very much. At the time, I wouldn't have even known maintainers existed, so...
Lots of stuff was broken, and then slowly the people all left because I didn't like the stuff being broken.
Yeah, we probably had something to do with it. We did end up doing a lot of fighting and breaking.
But it's good though. Less people, more globspheres, more food.
No, that's fair. You still frying them up like you used to?
No, I built. Look, somebody threw it away. I got a pressure cooker.
Oh,
it's even better.
I still don't have a pressure cooker.
There's a nice way to cook the glopspiels.
It pushes all the slimy bits out, and then you just strain it off. It's almost as good as rat.
Huh. I'm gonna have to try that. Whoever thought I'd be nostalgia for Glockenspiels?
You thought it was a throwaway piece of lore. It wasn't.
I just say, just as a warning, I'm gonna pronounce it differently every time because I.
Yeah, of course. But that's the point of making the name that way.
Yeah, because I'm not 100% what was said the first time, anyways.
I wrote it down, and I'm not sure how it was pronounced the first time.
Glurpy terps.
This is why I don't make up things on the fly.
Donovan, there is
Yes.
going to be a voice in your ear that you cannot ascertain which direction it came from, because there should not be anything there. But it's just, we are running a very short-lived spell. We need to fucking go.
Is Meredith blonde-haired?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's not. So you're the one who was following me the whole time.
I've been following you since about 4 levels up. I was trying to figure out if it was you.
Yep, there's me. Unfortunately. Hey, now, be nice to the adopted kids.
That's an adult.
Yeah, how old is this kid? How old is this person?
Realistically, she's probably like 19 or 20, but her mind has not exactly developed along a normal pathway given where she lives.
She had stunting as a kid, didn't have enough nutrition.
Yeah, malnutrition, nobody to teach her, so she's probably operating at about the level of a cute 9 or 10-year-old. Her small size does not help with that.
Paimon can sense lies. Can Paimon sense emotions and feelings?
I can sense general, vibes.
Irvin's pissed
General
off.
vibes.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Usually it's if somebody's saying something to me, I can tell if they're trying to be evasive.
I don't think Meredith can be evasive. So, we got some quick business we need to attend to. Can we pick this up later? Because I got a friend of mine who's counting out the end of a spell here.
You also cannot tell anyone that we were here.
Yeah, don't. You didn't see me here. You saw me later.
She goes, "Oh, is this one of those secret missions?"
No. I'm not buying drugs.
No, we're just going to go buy a bunch of drugs for the boss, and he doesn't want anyone to know where he gets his sources or what kind of stuff that he gets up to.
I am so fucking sorry.
Maybe we can drop her off with mommy when we get back.
Can we not do that?
Why not?
Just saying. I mean,
right.
Look, if she puts her own daughter into the biz, I don't really know what she's going to do with some street urchin with a mind of a child. So let's not.
I turned out fine. Thank you very much.
That's debatable.
You're also a demon, so you should.
Oh. And she kind of looks back and forth. She goes, "You need me to scram like you did when you was taking people's pocketbooks, right?"
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be doing some stuff that you don't want to witness because you know how the constables are. If they think you know, they'll make you know.
She kind of does like a little salute and goes, "Okay, Captain," which is what
good on
ya. Which is what she used to do when she was 5, and you would tell her to go do things.
Good on ya.
She salutes, and then, like, faster than you would expect, just kind of disappears over the side of the catwalk that she's on.
How in God's name did I forget Meredith?
Do we need to help her?
Yes.
It seems reasonable.
Okay,
Yeah, we
later.
really
Let's talk
should.
about it later. We're ticking down. I've got probably like 3 minutes left.
Okay, let's very quickly make our way back to the entranceway. Now that we know that.
Yeah. Well, you guys are going the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, come on, this way. Let's go. I was able to scout the area out. Nobody's here. Nobody should be down here. I don't know how I missed her.
Look, she is very, very slick. You wouldn't believe how just nondescript she can be when she doesn't want you to see her. I swear she could hide just behind a street light.
From your left, where there is a pipe, you hear a can.
Leave.
I'm going. I'm scramming.
I promise I'll come see you again soon, Meredith.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, no, but seriously, who else did I forget?
Doesn't matter. We need to go.
Okay, so he leads down the catwalk through a couple of more archways, up one set of stairs, down another, and then just kind of out. It's like out in the middle of nowhere, multiple catwalks connecting to it, kind of like a octagonal shaped metal building. Definitely looks better put together than most of the rest of the stuff around here. Lots of tubes and pipes coming in and out of the building. There do not appear to be any guards around.
What kind of door is on the front of this thing?
It's kind of like a submarine door. It's got, with a visible keyhole. It's got a visible keyhole and then a kind of door.
Is there more than one entrance?
Each one of the catwalks, there's about 3 catwalks that all come into it, and you speculate that each one has a door.
Well,
the angle you're at, it's hard to tell for sure.
Derp, I do believe this is your part of the operation.
And he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to unlock the thing." He trundles up to the door, and
I love how he's become increasingly more goblin-like as the time goes on.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, yeah. He from somewhere, you're not quite sure where or how, produces a set of keys, and this key ring is a little weird because he pulls one up and no, and as he flicks it, it like disappears into nothingness, and another one pops out of nowhere. No. Ah, here we are. And then, and the most god-awful rusty door creak you have ever heard in your life. Just, and it just it's one of those sounds like
I'm on
in movies where you're like, it like just keeps going, and like you think it's done, and then it goes a little further.
Just sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
Pretty much.
Danny, how's your headache now?
It's definitely gotten worse.
And he goes, "Wow,
So much for
those
stealthing.
haven't been wailed in a long time." Huh.
Well, then I guess that
Start a howl.
I don't think we have to worry about anyone being inside if they haven't opened this door in that long.
At least not anyone alive.
This thing somehow fell off the maintenance records. All right, come on. And he steps inside.
Donovan goes in behind him.
So inside is a very curious kind of looking chamber. It's roughly octagonal shape. In the center of in the very center of the room, there is a column, like a glass column, a tube. It's got a liquid floating inside of it. And then inside the liquid is a very small but very brightly glowing crystal. The tube feeds into like an apparatus on the bottom, and there's tubes that lead out from that apparatus into 8 of these. They're not really coffins, but they're like, I guess they're kind of like coffins. Okay, so picture, the thing they put Captain America in?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, with the window, it kind of looks like that.
Like a cloning chamber.
Kind of, yeah. And, lots of tubes, and there's switches and dials, and at the foot of each, wow, brain not working thing, there's like, those, like the doctor tickers that, measure things by doing the needles back and forth with about 5 different, I don't know what they're called. What, the doctor ticker that measures things? You guys knew what I meant.
I think you're talking about an EKG, but I'm pretty sure you just described a seismograph.
It's like both.
They're both actually really close to the same thing.
This is great. Thank you.
It's an EK seismogy.
Don't like that. Thank
That's
you.
canon.
It's my seismogy.
It's a seismogy, yes. And
Sounds like a euphemism.
Does.
It will be.
Oh God.
Hey, babe, you want to see my seismogy?
I don't care about what size you are.
Is it the sound of you
I can
backing up?
reproduce 8.7 on the Richter scale.
What we really need is for somebody to blow their whistle. Where's the creep whistle? Come on.
Yeah, right.
So back to the game, please.
Yeah, we see all this. How many coffins are in the room?
There's 8.
Oh, just 8.
One of them is very clearly broken. The glass on the top is smashed. There's some rather gross-looking liquid residue that's leaked out from around the outside, and the little tickers are not moving. The rest of the 7, though, appear to all be functional. And, there's a very quiet, just general bubbling and machinery sounds and the constant of the machines.
You said the window on one of them is cracked open, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go take a peek into it.
Is there a skeleton?
Yeah, that's what I want to find out.
It's a lot worse than a skeleton. It's like a partially liquefied corpse.
Yeah. So.
So no possibility of reanimation.
Weirdly.
Okay.
Weirdly, it doesn't smell. It other than just like slight chemical smell, but it's there's nothing left. I mean, it was clearly a body. It is not a body anymore.
I'm looking at Dirk.
And he looks at it and goes,
Well, there was a body in here once.
So that's what happens when the pods fail. That's terrifying. That was
But on the positive side,
Sorry.
Hopefully that's not you.
and on the positive side, this does show that they do keep the bodies and not just like your brains somewhere.
It's an
But
antibody.
I need to point out that is not what a human skeleton should look like anymore. So
No, we know.
Did that happen after death, though? Or before death?
We can find out. I'm going to walk up to one of the cylinders and put my finger up against the glass.
Wait.
There might be a less destructive way to do that.
And also, we don't know which one belongs to Derp.
Who cares?
Look, you're just kind of rolling the dice on that one.
Hey, Derp, which one belongs to you?
And he goes, "Oh, I don't know. This isn't where my body is."
Oh, great. See, no risk.
Oh.
I mean,
but there is an actual person inside there.
I'm still not positive about that.
Can I pull out my bull hook and use it as a crowbar?
Well, wait. We should look.
You can. he will
look and see if there's a switch or something.
Like a release valve.
Like, service done and freezing.
Oh, yeah. You probably should disconnect him from the Matrix first.
Oh, jeez.
He goes, wait, look, if we just pop one of them out, not only will it set off alarms from here to the middle of home, there's no guarantee that whatever we pull out of there is going to be alive. There's a process to retrieve the consciousness and put it back in the body.
Still no guarantee that they are alive, Derp. Look at that one.
He goes,
who's to say that this liquid's keeping you alive? It might just be keeping your mind alive so you can be inside whatever body it is you're in now.
Just wondering, is it possible for any of our extra-dimensional friends to look inside of this thing without cracking it open?
Or, just look in the window. What do we see through the non-cracked windows?
Goo.
It's all grimed up. It's hard to tell.
Can we clean it?
Yeah, it was like that.
Can I use prestidigitation?
To get the goo on the inside?
Or clear the window so I can see inside.
You said it was grimy, so we clean it.
Yeah.
Right, no, but it's...
Oh, it's grimy on the inside.
Is what I'm saying.
In theory, I could.
Derp goes... He just kind of looks at Irvin for a minute and goes, "I don't like it when you have ideas."
I get that a lot.
He goes, "All right, hold on. Give me a second." He walks up to what appears to be a central control console, and it's got a lot of buttons and dials on it, and it's got more of the little ticker things. And he starts very carefully, like he's focused, moving dials in very specific ways, flipping a couple of switches, a couple of lights glow and unglow, the tickers vibrate. He goes, "Okay. For some reason, that death, or that pod failure, didn't get reported. So if we log a secondary pod failure, we log a pod failure, and start the retrieval process at the same time, it's possible nobody will notice. But I'm not just prying this thing open. I'm going to at least attempt to do what we were trained to do in an emergency."
Well, like you said, this guy over here died, and nobody was ever any the wiser, so maybe this place ain't communicating with whatever you guys are connected to.
Have there been failures or emergencies before to the point that you've retrieved a body?
I've never had to retrieve a body, but this is...
Are there recorded instances even?
None that I'm aware of. This is more of like a standard, like if home was falling out of the sky type of an emergency.
Failsafe.
Which shouldn't ever happen, but no, I've never had to do it.
So about that. Actually, never mind.
And she goes, "But you may have a point. This site may not be transmitting. That would explain why there's no oil and why this site is scheduled for decomp."
Hey, Derpy. That thingy you're what is that called?
What? The control panel?
Control panel. The control panel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can it tell you when that one failed?
Hold on. Why dials a few more dial switches, a few more switches, little clock face winds its way backwards, goes, this one failed like 6 months ago.
Oh.
Is the body
how do you know?
like aligned with normal in-fluid decomposition?
That's a good question, yeah.
He goes,
Good thing we have a scientist.
It's so strange because all of the systems, aside from that one, are doing exactly what they're supposed to, but it's like none of the information got into our central systems.
And how are you sure it didn't get over there and not just that you weren't assigned to it?
Well, because I very carefully, but I checked on this place before I met you here. If there was I would have found a way to warn you. I wouldn't have sent you over here if I thought that there was something weird going on. I just knew they were about to decommission this place. It looks like they're decommissioning it because they can't get a signal.
Well, whatever you do, don't try to upload anything.
I don't know if I can. It's just weird though. Those cables are really, really tough. It's like a big old thick bundle of wires that goes from here out to the mainframe.
Did you follow the connection path?
You guys hear a voice from the doorway that says, "Big old wires. Oh, like what I made my hammock out of."
Oh God.
Leave.
Wait.
Actually, quick question.
The big old wires, the ones that came at the top of it, those big old wires.
Hey, Meredith.
Great hammock material.
Meredith.
It's so comfy.
Real quick here, Meredith. Have you been in here before?
Oh, not in, but on top, yeah. Wrong voice. Not in, but on top.
Did you I look like along the wires near the one that's broken. Is anything obviously like limp and loose or pulled out through the ceiling?
Yes.
Well, the glass is cracked, so that's.
I couldn't get all of the cables. Some of them were spicy when I tried to bite through them. I only took the non-spicy ones.
Through them?
How long ago did you do this?
I told you to stop putting weird things in your mouth. This is why I'm not cut out to have children.
What backstory did you make, Donovan?
This wasn't even in my backstory. This just got popped on me. This wasn't even the hook I was talking about.
I took his idea and I ran a different direction with it.
It's gold. I love it.
She goes, how long? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of days.
A lot of days. Can you show us on your fingers?
That would be maybe in the hundreds, if not thousands.
Can we see the moon from here?
If it's been years.
Well, you said 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If we can see the moon from here, then 6 full moons.
She goes, I don't know exactly how long. It was a while. Oh, no, hold on, I got the wrong voice again. It was a while ago, but not super long ago.
Alright.
Oh.
Cool.
I didn't like the spicy cables.
I do have a hunch as to what happened with that one.
Can you show us the spicy cables?
What's your hunch, Will High?
That a certain little someone may have either taken advantage of it already being broken or may have broken something.
I have
hence
a question.
why it's off.
I have a question about like the pattern of the breaking. Does it look like it collapsed inward or does it look like it collapsed outward?
It looks like it collapsed outward.
Oh, so it fucking blew up. Okay. Yeah.
Blew up, or did somebody inside try to break out?
Well, they're saying the body, right, is what you're talking about? The body itself, not the...
The glass pattern.
The glass
yes.
panel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can tell where things went with glass scatterings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Murderer. Your friend is a murderer.
It's manslaughter.
Imply though, actually, so if she managed to do that, and there was no reporting of any kind, and this is for decommissioning, then we should be fine to pop one of these babies open.
Can we crack open the broken one first to see if there's any other kind of signs on the body? Because I know we can only just kind of peer in. I just kind of I have a theory that this guy may have... If it exploded, well, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if the guy was trapped in there and trying to knock his way out, I want to see if there's any evidence of that.
You can crack it open. Inside is like I said, partially liquefied corpse. There's more liquid than a body would account for inside there.
Delicious.
There are a number of strange-looking small tubes and very intricate little metal devices that theoretically were attached to the body at one point, including a very elaborate one that looked like it was around where the head would have been. But the inside of the container is metal, and there isn't any obvious markings on the metal.
Is there any residue on the inside?
Well, I mean, there's this gross fluid that's, slowly thickening as time goes on, as it evaporates slowly through the break.
Are there any broken fingernails or anything on this thing?
There is
anything
nothing.
that would indicate that? Yeah.
Are the knuckles fractured or anything?
Look, if you pick up a bone, it's about the consistency of Jell-O.
Oh, God.
That lovely note. I'm emptying out my flask and trying to fill it with this liquid.
Oh, why?
I'm going to wait until you finish doing that, and then I'm going to say, we have bottles.
Exactly.
Shit.
You just ruined a perfectly good flask.
Of Sperma de Diablo.
I'll just tell your dad to give me a new one.
Nasty.
Donovan just pulls out his gin and sips on it quietly.
By the way, does Meredith seem to be paying attention to the body, traumatized by the body, concerned about the body?
I can guarantee this is nothing she hasn't seen before. The Jello bones, maybe, but...
No, like, she's never... Yeah, she goes... She kind of looks in and she goes, is that what we look like on the inside of our skin?
I think this guy might look a little different. Extenuating circumstances.
Yeah, because I thought our blood was red. This is, like, green and brown.
Oh, that's because he's been dead a while. It gets ugly when bodies have been sitting around outside in the heat.
Is that why we kick the dead ones off the edge?
Yes.
Excuse us?
You're supposed to put them in the body disposal tubes, but when you really want to disrespect somebody, we give them the boot.
Hey, when you gave them the boot, did you watch them fall? Like, did they hit any barrier of any kind?
Ooh. I should know this.
Probably should know this. I don't know, what is
Donovan's having severe memory loss, so...
Yeah.
Donovan's missing... Donovan is slowly realizing he is missing large chunks of even after he has come to home. Like, he currently realizes he doesn't remember a lot of names from the gang.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
So he literally just doesn't remember that, what he saw, rather than, you need to ask the DM?
But, the combination of both.
Okay.
No, if Donnie was the kind that would watch the bodies fall, no, they never, unless they hit another catwalk directly below you. But, no, they just kept falling. Until they...
That's
theoretically.
Number 8 answered.
Do you have like a list of things you're trying to figure out?
Yeah, 27 questions.
Oh, do you really? Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I could answer one. In character and in world.
Mine's number 3.
So you hear the maintainer friend pop up, and he goes, "Hi. From what I can determine, the information conduits got cut or damaged, but the power conduit stayed put. I should be able to open one of these safely. Should. I make no promises."
Also, since she was able to just sneak up on us again, I go over to the door and keep an eye out.
But there should still be one connected, according to Bitey over here.
Well, there are 7 still
The
connected.
spicy wires.
I think the spicy wires are the ones that have the power.
Mm-hmm.
That would make sense.
Oh. So
I mean, I think if you bit into the power wire, you would be a crispy chicken wing at this point. Considering that you're not, I think you may have bit into the
just a little.
the not heavily electrified one.
I didn't bite very hard. It was spicy almost right away, so I stopped.
That wouldn't have been enough to dissolve you. Yes, my mom?
Oh, I have a hammock.
Would we be able to successfully retrieve someone if the information cables have been cut?
Oh, no, we should be able to. That crystal right there theoretically stores some of the requisite information. Wait, but if there's no connection to the mainframe, then we don't know. Oh.
Won't know until we try.
I don't know if they're still out there in a body or not. The crystal here is a buffer, so when
they might be just stuck in the crystal.
Well, so when we pull your conscious, well, yours, not mine. When our consciousnesses are pulled out, at least this is what I've been told. When our consciousnesses are pulled out, they're stored temporarily in that crystal, and then when a new maintainer body is ready, they're sent to one of the other facilities, or depending on how big the facility is, in the same facility, and they're put into one of our bodies. And then when our bodies are decommissioned, they're sent back, stored in the crystal, and then from the crystal back into the pod.
Oh,
So,
God, your body's a hand-me-down.
No, it's brand new. They only last for 10 years. We have to break down the old ones and build new ones.
Hey, Derpy. Remember what you said.
Which?
You've never seen a maintainer older than 8 years. So how do you know it only lasts for 10 years?
It's just, okay, I guess I don't. That's just what I've been told.
Who told you that?
There's like an information nugget that we get when we're first woken up. And it has information like this. I think it's to quell the initial curiosity. Most maintainers just stop asking questions after a while. Remember, I was the weird one. Because of her. Or them. It. The purple thing.
I'm just saying, if the...
We can bite, you know.
That would be entertaining.
Very.
I will maul you.
I assure you, I don't taste good.
I'm just saying, if somebody like the Metazellis had gotten you aligned in some kind of arrangement like that, I can guarantee you they'd be wiping your mind every 8 years and just cycling you through a system forever. Why would they ever let you go when they can literally take your whole soul from you?
Again, that's a very disturbing... I don't like any of your ideas, you know that?
I mean, I'm just saying, the whole, I'm going to have my body swapped out for 10 years sounds like a... Look, as somebody who has made a deal with the devil, that sounds like a deal with something worse.
I can attest.
I didn't have any reason to doubt it at the time.
Why would you? It's just part of the woodwork now.
Could we get a crystal
you want
with
me to
this
wake one?
information?
Yes, let's wake one up.
That's actually...
Want me to wake one of you guys?
Donovan gets the crowbar.
You don't. From across the room, you don't need the crowbar.
I just
Are
put
we
my
sure
hand
about
down
that?
Slowly. Fine, just destroyer from here.
All right, he goes, all right, everybody hold tight.
What?
Why? Is it going to...
Cuckoo. Bring.
Hey, do y'all wear clothes when you're in these pods?
It does not matter.
And
Meredith, look outside.
So he clicks a couple of different things. The crystal starts to rhythmically pulse, and starts to rhythmically pulse.
And the jazz
he
music
runs
plays.
over and pull.
My God.
All right. Let's focus up.
He pulls a lever on the side of the coffin, and there is a explain it. You know how when you get lightheaded, like there's the physical sensation of your balance being off, but your vision kind of fuzzes a little bit, and the thoughts in your brain just feel like helium for a split second. So take away the physical side, like take away the lack of balance, but just like the helium thought feeling for a split second. Everybody gets a quick of that, and then the seal on the pod cracks.
Is that even me over by the door? Did I get that feeling?
You would also get that feeling, yes. And the pod seal cracks and it slowly begins to open. A transparent green fluid immediately pours out of the seal and starts collecting. Each pod is in a slight depression in the floor, and it runs into a drain that is at the base of the pod's stand. It slowly opens up. The sudden change of pressure causes a whole lot of mist to poof and billow up as the pod opens. And as it opens up, you hear a mechanized voice say, Cortana. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God, no!
I'm kidding. No, it opens up, and as the mist clears, there is the body of a young man. Looks like he's probably in his early 20s, in what appears to be peak physical condition. Not shredded, but just like supernaturally healthy.
You may not like it, but this is the peak of male musical fitness.
I thought it was me for a while, but that's just so much better.
Then you met me.
You thought it was you?
Donovan is suddenly realizing he needs to hit the gym more.
Donovan,
Again,
you're beautiful.
He's not ripped, but he's just, it's like really good, really, really good shape. And there are little small tubes and wires connected to, brass and copper plates connected at various points throughout his body. One by one, tiny crystals embedded in each of the plates flash, and then the plates detach themselves and fall into the now empty pod. All of a sudden, his eyes snap open, and he gasps. He's been breathing normally, but he kind of does that thing. Goes, oh. Well,
You've been dead for 300 years.
Welcome back, John.
Oh my! He sees Paimon and like jumps. Oh!
Welcome to hell.
Supposed to be there.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
You're okay.
Paimon.
Does he react more at seeing Paimon or seeing Bella?
We did not consider what Paimon and Bella would be to somebody just coming out of a deep sleep.
No.
Yes.
Paimon goes, "Welcome to hell," and then
Welcome to
the
judgment.
demon-looking thing leans over.
You're okay.
You're okay.
What?
What? Tiefling. What?
Don't worry. You're in good hands now.
Okay,
Hey, man.
maybe.
Would you care to confess your sins to us, lest we
kidding.
open the book?
They're both joking. They're both kidding. You're alive.
I'm not joking.
The giant mustache man goes, "You'll be fine. It's okay."
He finishes. So he takes a deep breath and goes, "Okay, I'm not dead. They told me I graduated. I finished my 10 years. Here I am." He kind of holds up his arms and goes, "Oh, I feel amazing.
I have a question.
Cold, but
If you could stop ogling yourself. When did you get put under?
I'm assuming 10 years ago."
You have a date.
What was the date? Yeah.
Okay, I have not figured out Holmes' date system.
So
Do you want to give us just an approximate?
Yeah, he gives you a date of almost exactly 10 years ago.
Like a little bit before, a little bit after?
A little bit after, or a little
Okay.
before. Like, he's been in stasis for a little longer than 10 years.
Okay.
Actually, almost exactly 6 months longer. Oh, by the way, Will, are you still at the door, or did you come over to see the pod?
No, I'm at the door. I'm definitely paying attention to both, but I am definitely still watching
You're
the
over
door.
Okay, cool. So he goes, yeah, it was this month, this year. What's the year now?
We tell him.
10 years and 6 months.
This year.
It's been 6 days.
6 days. 6 months. So that means it was February.
Oh shit, there's a February?
No, it's an inside joke that nobody got. Anyway, so he goes, okay, it worked. Oh.
You are very lucky. This place is no longer connected to whatever mainframe your kind operates under, or at least your other body operates under. You would have been stuck here forever, turned into soup. Like that guy.
He looks over and...
Yes, throw up. Throw up, get it out of your system.
I'm on, is this
I
your normal
slap you on the
bedside
back.
manner?
There's nothing in my stomach.
No, it's full of fluid. You have to keep trying.
No, okay. Maybe stop tormenting the poor man who just came out of a tube here. What's your name?
Even Irving is saying you went too far.
Yes.
I have no idea what this is.
None of us have any
coughs.
idea what this is. We're only going to find out if we start questioning him and stop encouraging him to puke.
He coughs and shakes himself and goes, I take it that something went wrong. He looks over to the door and he stops, like dead, and goes, Will I? How did you get here?
I turn and look at him. Do I recognize him?
Not in the slightest. Although, now that you guys are alerted to it, the two of them look similar.
Oh god.
I would like to roll perception.
Met?
You may roll perception.
Derp, open up another one.
22.
Yeah, so they look like they could be brothers.
Derp,
I
open
killed
up
him
another
immediately.
And you said 10 years ago? What?
Take off your shirt.
Hey, well, hi. How many brothers and sisters did you have again?
I have 3 siblings. 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Are you sure you didn't have another one at some point? Because
you see the man's face just fall, and the look of sadness enter his eyes, and he goes, "Oh, so they weren't kidding about that."
Who are you?
There.
Is the boss mentioned that people keep forgetting about people who exist in home?
Grabbing the man by his shoulders, ignoring what Donovan said, and saying, "What is your name?"
I start stomping over, and he's like, "We're kidding about what?" As he's yelling, "I'm now."
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to keep information straight.
Isn't it fun?
What is your name? What is your relation to Will High?
What is your favorite color?
No, just the name and the will high. Keep it on track.
Is it purple?
We're
Do you
off
like
track
purple?
too much right now.
I'm
Keep it
Marcus.
on.
Nice.
Irvin's getting frustrated.
I'm Marcus.
Irvin's always frustrated.
Marcus?
Crayford. Will High, there's no easy way to tell you this, but I'm your brother.
Why is your last name different?
No, that's his last name. That's the last name Michael gave me.
Crayford?
Yeah, Crayford.
Yeah.
The Joffrey.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, the Joffrey thing was retcon.
Yeah. Crayford, I'm your brother.
Your what?
Oh boy. Part of the deal that we made was that you wouldn't remember me. You wouldn't remember any of us.
Who's us?
Deal that you made with who?
Well, hi. You have 5 brothers.
That is a whole lot lost.
Look, the long and the short of it is, look, I want you to think back. Do you remember where our family got its money? And Blodheim all of a sudden can't pinpoint exactly why his family's noble or where their money came from.
Quick question: does anyone on home actually have that information, or are there just families that exist?
What do you mean? What are you asking?
Well, okay, so I'm saying basically in our only 300-year-old history, is there anything that even is like, any families know why they're rich? Or is it just, oh yeah, we are?
We are. No, but like you would, like most families would be like, oh yeah, it was passed down. Grandpa made the money and then dad invested it and now it's us. It's not like there's no history. It's just, no, but you have, now that you think about it, you cannot remember where your family got its money. In fact, you can't really pinpoint any stories about the financial disposition of your family before, about 10 years ago. He goes, well, hi. Our family was destitute. Dad had a gambling problem. He hid it really well, but us older three found out. And we didn't know what to do. He swore he'd stop, but we had nothing left. So the three of us went to the Maintainers Guild and we made a deal. We all signed up for the 10 years, and in exchange, they made our family wealthy. As part of the nobility.
Wealthy again, or never wealthy before?
Never wealthy before. We were common folk.
I hold out the staff. It's like, well, then where did this come from? This has been around long before 10 years.
I've never seen that before in my life.
The family heirloom is not a heirloom.
Well, I mean, it can't weave cloth out of follicles, so no, it wouldn't be a heirloom.
Oh my gosh.
Get the fuck out!
I've been banned from my own game so many times. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god.
Wait. On a daily basis.
Look, man, we need some butter to go with this corn.
I know, right? It's got the juice.
Pepper. No, wait.
Get that gold out my face.
So he, Wilhite glares at him. And of course, sense motive.
I'm looking at Pyman.
So, that's not a good sense motive. That is 13.
You think he might be not telling you the truth, because this flies in the face of everything you were ever told.
Okay, well, yeah. So, but I'm trying to sense him. Does he believe he's telling the truth? Or are you saying...
Oh, no, I mean, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. Or he thinks he's telling the truth.
You say I have 5 brothers. What are my brothers' names?
So, hold on. I know you gave me... He lists off the names of the ones that you already gave me. Hold on. Sorry, I'm jumping from window to window here. Wait, no,
I really should do this and make some names.
He goes, well, there's Richard and Hesto. Or Hesto, those are the ones that stayed with you. But
you have a brother named Dick.
Oh, sorry. And I changed that because I realized it was the same name as Bella's father. I didn't realize.
It's Ricardo. That's different from
Well,
Richard.
it's Ricard. It was spelled Ricard.
But the O's missing. We got Ricard and Ricardo.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah, change Richard to Gary. Okay.
Anyway, okay.
People can have the same names.
Look, there's a one Steve limit here.
One Steve. But then there was also Quill and Reggie, and of course me, Marcus.
Marcus?
They told me. What? He told me that you wouldn't remember me. He said that once we came out of it, we'd have to go start our own life. But
how are they? There's no way that they can just erase memories.
Oh, yes. Oh,
says-
yes.
he goes, I didn't believe it. I didn't really think it was possible either. I thought it was just a scare tactic to make sure that, we followed whatever weird orders he had, and I intended to follow it. But I just saw in your eyes, you really don't remember me, do you?
Memory loss is not as exactly uncommon around here.
Memory loss is... Derp, is there any sort of, sensor data, history of who's in these?
He goes, that information would have been stored in the central database, but it's disconnected. But
Well, I mean,
then
can you go back to the central database and or check on what was here? Theoretically, this is going to be closed down. So what was here originally? You knew this place existed.
I can try, but it probably won't work because I can't find where my body is.
Derp, derp, derp. An old mentor once told me, do or do not. There is no try.
Is this all enter, green, weird?
What does that even mean?
Where did you
That sounds like a cop-out.
It is a cop-out, but I'm just trying to get him to do it.
Yeah. He said, I will attempt to find it, but I've been trying to find my own body when I have spare time, and I can't get that information.
Denied. Open the next one.
I'm on board with that.
Paimon, do you know anything about this?
Very good.
No, this is great. I hope the next one's a kitsune.
Most of these get...
Paimon. Is he telling the truth?
Look me in the eyes.
Tell me what you truly desire.
Stab him in the guts.
No! Not on those perfectly chiseled abs.
They're extra chiseled now.
As far as you can tell, even you, Paimon, he is completely telling you the truth. He is 100% convinced that what he's telling you is true.
I'm going to relay exactly that. As far as this man is concerned, that is the truth.
He's like, well, I don't have any reason to lie to you. You can ask me anything about our father or... No. Did you know your mom? I forget if
Yeah. Because apparently that's convincing. Yeah, that is my whole life is built around. No, that doesn't count before 10 years. What am I supposed to ask you?
Will hi.
He goes, I don't know. Why would I lie to you about this?
Walk over to
How would
Will
I know
Hi.
your name?
Real quick and hand on shoulder. Do keep in mind as well, if Father can mess with memories, he could plant false memories in these things, whatever they are. This could be true to him, but not true in reality. You gotta keep all angles open.
That's
We don't know
entirely
enough yet.
possible, but who?
We need to open up the next one.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how upset would you be if it turned out that your entire identity was fabricated?
Right.
Wait, who are you asking?
I'm gonna look in the direction of both of them.
Yeah, that applies to a couple
This
of
is an
people here.
in-character question. I thought Drow was asking.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you know that the hilarious thing is, she looks over and both of them say the exact same thing in the exact same tone.
Disgusting.
That would be terrible.
It's perfect.
I hate this.
We're not exactly convinced. We think this might be cloning.
You hear the pulse and the feel the slight disorientation, and the next pod cracks open. Green fluid spills out. The smoke clears dramatically, and another very well chiseled young man, looking slightly younger, but not by much.
Kinda Will Hi too.
Also looks like Will Hi, but looks different than Marcus.
Welcome
Does
to
the same
Chippendales.
eyes pop routine, and purple, demon, Huh, Marcus?
Welcome to hell.
Will High? Wait, Will High?
You're all dead.
Let me guess, Quill or Reggie?
This is purgatory. That's
Goes-
the principle.
He goes, Quill or Reggie? I'm Quill. Oh. Oh,
Okay, so open two more. There's only a supposed one brother left.
Wait.
Open the rest of them.
Before you do that, how long ago
Oh my
were
god.
you put under?
And he gives the same date.
10 years and 6 months.
10 years, 6 months.
They were
So
lied
the
to.
family
The
Both
whole
of them were
family went
lied
under
to.
at once, right?
Yes, but this is consistency now. We have consistent answers to a thing, to a specific date. They were all lied to. They were told 10 years, and it's been 10 years and 6 months.
So my guess is that's just because of the thing breaking.
That's an assumption.
Well,
Yeah, our assumption is Meredith chewing on a spicy wire is why,
But it's an
we don't know
assumption.
that.
We
That's
don't
true.
know it for a fact. It is a factor that goes into this case, but
well, so we don't know that they were lied to. We know that the information
could be
is false.
Could be. We need more information. Now we go for the next one. But first, what's your name?
Are you asking the new guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Quill.
Quill.
Quill Cayford.
Well.
How old are you?
I didn't assign them ages. I'm sorry. I'm so
That's
sorry.
fine. You could just say he answers if you like.
What's
How
your
old
favorite
is Will High?
color?
What?
How old is Will High?
Oh, what is
I forget.
30.
30. Okay. These. So then, hold on. Marcus would have been like 37,
Oh, so Will High wasn't a child when all this happened.
and Quill would have been like 30.
They made a deal when they were
3.
young.
Well, 10 years, so in their 20s.
That's
10 and a
pretty
half, yeah.
young.
It is. To be well, it's also. But
And they're
also
not
Will High with 30.
teenagers.
Why do you not remember?
Yeah, there's some shenanigans going on here with people's gray matter.
Beautiful bastard. All right, next one. This is exciting.
They're out here messing with people's
That's not if it's a
souls.
tiefling or a kitsune.
Next time, I'm gonna say, "Welcome to heaven, darling."
Now let's confuse one of them this time.
Welcome to Mount Olympus. How are you doing, laddie?
Welcome to Mount Olympus. How you doing, laddie?
You okay there, Matthew?
I'm having lighting issues.
Please, I've got a bit that I want to do. Open up the next casket. I've got a bit.
Casket.
It's like 4 times more.
They're kind of.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. My background just went to hell. I
Spit
apologize.
take.
No,
It looks fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Spit take will
So
destroy all my
he
technology.
pops open the next one. Same dramatic drainage, same puff of smoke. And yet
Hi,
another.
welcome to Chick-fil-A. I'm absolutely blessed to serve you today.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Is it called Chick-fil-A there, or
It
would
is
it be a
disturbing
Glock
how well
Chick-fil-A?
you did that.
Glock-fil-A.
And I can say that as somebody who worked for Chick-fil-A for 3 years.
Hashtag not
That was disturbing.
And this is what you get when you go to Popeyes. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
if they acknowledge your existence.
Well, go on.
Well, go on.
What do you want?
We won't.
So who steps out of this one?
Another
Which
young
brother?
man who also looks like Will High.
3 for 3.
Let's see if
Does-
there's another secret one.
He so he does the eyes open gasp, and you watch as his eyes rapidly snap in all directions, fix on Will High, fix on Marcus and Quill, and then go, oh, somebody fucked up.
That'd be you, buddy.
This one's our favorite.
Reggie, now the favorite.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and he goes, anticipating your question, I'm Reggie. You're Will High. Yes, I'm your brother. You're not supposed to remember me. Why the hell are you here? And points it at Paimon. And what is that?
How old are you?
God.
Would you believe this is all a coincidence?
You know, actually, Paimon, I would believe that.
Yeah.
Not
How
yet.
old are you?
Oh.
Matthew, it's fine. We don't care.
Okay. Sorry, it's bugging me. I'll stop.
Focus on
Just
us.
don't look at yourself, you
You're more
narcissist.
beautiful.
Okay, so that's 4 cases down, 4 to go. What's in the others?
A second here.
Time to find out you had
I've
4
got.
hidden sisters.
If I don't make a note on their personalities, I know you guys are going to quiz me on it later.
Truth.
I mean, to be fair, we also will take notes in Discord.
Truth.
We like this
But he
one
is
a
right. We will
lot.
quiz him.
You are smart. Are you the oldest?
Please tell me you're
He
like
goes-
40.
And he goes, Reggie goes, oh, no, Marcus is the oldest.
Shit.
Marcus. Yeah.
No,
No way your mother didn't stop at 1.
he's definitely the middle child.
Bella, when are you not thirsty?
We agree firmly. We could tangle a few tails with them.
Good.
And,
heavens. Now they're joining in.
Maybe a few of them.
Well, Will, hi, your bloodline's about to get a little
Quill
bit more
Pop
interesting.
looks over and goes, is that an offer?
Not now.
Whenever you
Marcus goes-
smell less like this weird goo.
Marcus.
Yeah,
And
get
Marcus
washed
goes,
up.
Quill, do not start. Keep it in your pants for once in your life.
Wait, who said that to who?
Marcus says to Quill, do not start. Keep it in your pants for once in your life.
So the youngest. Then without considering Will High. Is Reggie 35?
Well, no, but I have 2 other brothers. 3 other brothers.
Reggie is 32.
No, 2 other brothers.
32.
This is great.
I was the oldest.
Why is
Not
your
more.
mom just... Oh, the healthcare must be phenomenal.
Look, they can't afford birth control. Cut them some slack.
Wilhai, we need to meet your father. He's got to be
No.
something special.
You guys forget every sperm is sacred.
You forget he sold most of his sons into slavery.
It's
No,
okay
they
if you're
sold themselves
attractive.
They
into
sold
slavery.
themselves, yeah. He didn't sell them, they sold themselves.
You know, that sounds like the kind of thing a narcissistic abuser would say.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
That's
Fair.
actually a really damn good
That was
point.
a really good point.
And,
You
you
realize
know,
my list of questions, I've marked off 2, right? I've added
Being
like 8.
multitudinous, yeah.
There are so many more have...
so you're
It's
up like
just a little bit
33.
more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprised.
Great.
There is. It all does make sense. I promise. It all does make sense.
I believe you. I believe you. And I will make sense of it.
Well,
So they play.
we have
Gestures
one-
like any statements on who's in these before we go any further? Bros.
They all look at each other and go, I have no idea. These
Oh,
aren't
great.
the pods that we were put into.
These are the pods you're looking for.
with
Oh, even more.
permission, all of you, we would run a blood type test just to see if it's at least possible that you're family, first and foremost. If that comes back conclusive, then we may do a deeper test to see if you actually are completely blood related.
I love how excited
Well-
Paimon's avatar is right now. Just you get to do tests.
So Quill leans over to Reggie and goes, the hot fox wants to be deep in me. No.
That's not what she said. They said.
Marcus just.
Are you calling us Foxy?
Frick, it's been 10 years. He hasn't seen action in 10 years.
Well, then you handle him.
Yes.
That is definitely the goal.
10 and a half years.
Yeah.
That being
Don't
said,
forget those 6 months. Those are important.
we are much more interested in science.
Yeah. Reggie just kind of cocks his head to the side and goes, dude, you don't even know if you're compatible.
Who cares?
Who knows? And kind of leans over and goes, it might have teeth.
Ah. Everything has teeth.
I mean, you said we were in hell, so that would make sense.
That was a lie.
We do want to apologize for that. We're just a bitch.
You're actually in my hometown. It's probably worse than hell, but you know.
What city do you live in?
Home?
Cool.
The
Oh,
only
that
city?
checks out.
The response is, That's on me. I set the bar too low. So so your maintainer friend is like, well, I'm really glad to know there's actually bodies and that all the things you were afraid of aren't true. Do you still want me to open the others?
Yes.
Derp, we have a
Open the
question.
others.
First and foremost, can you find us housing records for Wilhi's family to see whenever their estate was purchased?
That's not something that I have access to.
You should be able to get
does?
it.
I mean, remember when they got put into the tubes, they were still poor dirt trash.
He goes,
Well, there should be deeds
I
or
have
something
read-
at home.
Maybe the queen?
If they were trying to cover it up, then the deeds would not be at your house. They would be somewhere where you're not going to run into it easily and be able to discover that you have 3 hidden brothers.
Highly fabricated.
Highly fabricated. The queen probably doesn't know because this is just too low riffraff for her to even give a shit about. She might know when the Crayfords actually came into existence. Which that might be a question for it. What
And she did
we
recognize them.
should be asking here. Marcus, Quell, Reggie, where did you live before you went under?
They go, oh. They list an address in the mid-lower portion of the city. Its exact location isn't really germane to the story, but it's mid-lower. It's not a slum, but it's definitely not your normal suburban neighborhood either.
Okay.
Wilhi only knows mid to upper city as where his family
You only
lives.
remember your current. You only remember your current home. Although, the more you think about it, the more you realize that a lot of your childhood memories are actually quite fuzzy when you examine them closely. You just never thought to question them because, of course, those are just my childhood memories. They're there. I mean, how often do we really stop and re-examine a childhood memory? We acknowledge it's there, but
almost
I don't
every
know
day.
you.
Yeah,
right.
same, actually.
I was like, do you know us?
Trauma memories.
Okay, you know what? You're right.
That's
Yeah,
bad.
excluding trauma memories.
I mean, they're not all trauma memories. I mean, unless you count M&M's melting in your hand.
That is exactly what they're not supposed to do.
They're not supposed to be. Exactly.
I think I just ate them all and I was not noticing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Schnozberries. Taste like schnozberries.
Schnozberries.
I remember melted chocolate in my hand, so
God.
clearly something was there.
My earliest memory is jumping on a puzzle.
Oh.
Your maintainer friend knobs a few more knobs, dials a few more dials, switches a few more switches, and the next pod pops open. And inside there is another man. This one, while still in very good shape, is definitely older. Looks like...
Is this
I don't
Wilhi's
know.
real father?
He looks like, I don't know, he's in about his 40s, but like a really, really good, in-shape 40 years old. Got a beard, mustache, pretty nondescript. Does not look anything like Wilhi. And
What's your name?
He does the standard, eyes open. Looks around and goes,
You're fine. You're on home.
You're in hell.
Shut the fuck up.
well,
That's my bit.
diggity, I did not. Well, how diggity, the afterlife is sure crowded, ain't it?
This? Oh no, it's
Yeah.
nothing like the uppy places.
He goes, all right,
What's your name? How'd you get here?
How old are you? How long were you under? And where
What's
did
your
you
wife's
used to
name?
live?
What's your husband's name?
Hey, come on. Give him some moment to breathe here.
No. And you cannot make us.
DM
Come
test.
on.
No.
Come on, unlike
Mine
everyone
is-
else, he didn't immediately see his long-lost brother on the other side of the room. Let him have the shock.
Oh,
Nah.
my name?
I'm just gonna go grab Quell.
My name's Eric. Jen Eric.
Save Reggie for us.
Jim Eric. Good heavens.
My name's Eric. Jen Eric. Me? Oh,
Generic.
I'm,
I love it.
there you go. There you got it.
His name is Gen Eric Smith.
He goes, me? Oh, I'm 62. Yeah.
Holy shit. You look great.
He goes, oh, diggity, I do look great.
He's younger
He
than me.
picks up the little loincloth covering things and goes, yes.
We.
They were kidding. This is amazing.
I shove him back in the pod.
Shut it. What? Oh, right. Who cares about that one? Next.
You're not interested in this story.
You just hear it muffled from inside. Was it something I said?
Yes.
I was joking. I was joking.
Okay. He goes,
Hey, Eric, Jin, how long were you under?
what's today's date?
I'll tell him the date.
He goes, oh, that's not right. I went under 6 years ago. Well, 6 years and like 2 months.
6 years, 2
We need the specifics down to the second.
No, we don't.
It's vitally important.
What's your mother's maiden
they
name?
do.
And what did it change to whenever she...
What was your favorite pet, your mother's maiden name, your first car?
And
You
the
know,
string
all
of
the security
girl
question
boss.
answers.
You trying to guess my passwords?
No. We are definitely not part of the mob, I promise.
Oh my
You all
god.
seem like a pair of good, upstanding citizens.
Definitely.
Thank you.
My daddy was a constable.
This
Wow,
is
just
derailed
lying
so
through your
powerfully.
This has.
Goes, so, can I, where's my exit package? Or did I not get it because I wasn't in there for long enough? I was supposed to be in there for 10 years, wasn't I?
You're about to die.
I got
Here's
some
the
bad
deal.
news. Yeah.
Yes. This thing got disconnected from the mainframe, so you would have just stayed in here until your body rotted inside of whatever fluid that is. Like that guy!
Exactly.
I love returning. They're like that guy.
Hey, Will High.
Well, I guess I owe all of you a thank you for saving me.
You gotta stay here for a moment.
Yeah.
We gotta do some
Do
tests.
you need help? Do you have
Help?
somewhere to go?
I mean, in theory, my house should still be there. I mean, unless they they just...
Are you allowed to go back to your house? Apparently not.
Look,
Probably
I'm just
didn't.
saying, the
What
place
was
you're
your
in now,
arrangement?
the place you're in now has already kind of been decommissioned, so I wouldn't count on your house anymore.
He goes, what? Where are we? Where is this place?
Not important for now. Will you
Yeah,
give us a
okay.
moment?
Oh,
Why
yeah,
were-
sure.
I
Paimon.
need to know. What?
Yeah, give us a second. Will High, can you take your brothers outside? It looks
I
like
can.
Bella's already taken your brother Quell to some corner. You might want to find them.
Can you please make sure Meredith is accounted for?
Actually, Donovan, can you take care of that? Can you double check on Meredith?
Yeah.
Make sure
I'll
they're
go
not
take care of
around.
it. Yeah. I'll go make sure everything stays PG-13 out there.
So you want me to escort the guys I've never met before? Sure, come on, guys. Let's
Yeah,
all go outside. Apparently, Irvin
double
has
check
to
the
do
histories.
something.
Double
It's
check the
time for
histories.
family bonding. Bye.
Time for family
You just-
bonding.
You just hear Quill's voice from outside going, "Oh, it's barbed. That's fun."
Wow. When I have
Her
Paimon
tail.
Terrifying. Thank you.
off to a corner for a moment, we can't let any of the others out.
And I'm gone.
Yeah, when you're gone, when everyone else is
Okay.
gone, just to Paimon, because I think Paimon's the only one who's going to be willing to do what I'm about to suggest.
You forget how ambiguous Donovan is morally.
You took care of a little girl.
That's fine.
You might be more safe than others.
That's fair.
It's going to be difficult with Will High's brothers. I don't know if we can do this with them, but if these people are seen around, Father's going to get the idea that someone let them out.
So, the program that we run actually works with assigning new personalities, assigning new aliases. We could try to run this man through that, if you want to avoid the murder.
It would be
Sounds like
favorable
you,
for the others, but...
You guys also never told the maintainer to leave, so he pipes up with, and technically the three brothers have been in for 10 years. It would be completely normal for them to be out if the system hadn't malfunctioned.
They're the safe ones, then.
Oh, granted, it would be safe if we were able to confirm that that is what happens. We should probably also change their identities. We could leave them with their memories, though. That would... Well, would that be better for Wilhai or not? We suppose we should ask him. No, let's surprise him. I'm going to flip a coin.
Oh my god.
I have a coin.
Really?
Would you like me to flip a coin?
Yes.
Oh, I both love and despise your chaos, Paimon.
Really should have pointed out that near here I would have my old apartment, but I'm outside, so...
How do we get them there?
We...
Because if we can't, then...
I mean, it should just be within walking distance, since...
Oh, no, I'm talking
We
about...
can dress them, we can cover them. We would just need them to not speak up. None of them seem to be acting erratically yet. So we should have no problems with them following simply and kindly asked directions.
Oh, Bella! Oh!
Oh,
I don't want to know
God.
what's going on out there.
Hey, it sounds like Will became a man.
He's already in his 40s, right?
Look, that's no guarantee. Have you seen his bedroom? No, you haven't. We don't know what's in there.
Sorry, had to throw a wrench in the... Yeah, they're not going to be erratic.
Right?
Hey!
April
we got a
Anonymous coming in with a rate of 19. What's up, April? How you feeling? Hope you're feeling better.
Hi.
Genuinely hope you're feeling much better.
COVID crew.
The COVID
So,
crew, yay. Not me. I somehow avoided it, even though I'm in the same house as those two.
We have
Thank
to
you so
say,
much for the
we are
raid, you
horrified.
wonderful bees. You wonderful people. You wonderful
horrified.
beasties. Hello.
Wasn't expecting that.
Oof.
Such a great place to come into the story, huh?
It is, yeah, because I'm about to suggest something really awful. Like, look, if you think
I'm
you
so
can give them a
sorry.
new identity, that's your forte. My forte is getting rid of evidence that we don't need walking around.
That option remains available.
Don't you guys work for a guy who's really good at making things stay hidden when they don't want to be found?
Yeah, he uses me for it.
How do you know that?
I met you in his bathroom.
Oh,
He's got
I
a
thought
point.
that you were the other one. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Derp.
No, I'm out here.
You sound like literally everybody else in the world.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, you're doing great, Mython. Don't listen to them.
I'm kidding. You're doing great.
No.
It's uncomfortable and I don't want to do it, but I'm willing to if I have to.
We can probably avoid that. We are of the firm belief that murder is a second option.
Where I grew up, it was the first option.
Weird. But okay.
Well, you do the sciencey stuff. I'm gonna
So,
go for
hi.
the show.
We are Paimon, and we were actually scheduled to bring you out early. This place is being decommissioned, and we need to move you to a different place. We're actually.
Are you actually going to say that to them?
Yes.
Are you saying that just to Jen?
Just to, yeah.
Just Jen? He goes,
Mhm.
oh! Uh-oh.
Yes.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter.
Well, that makes a hell of a lot more sense. Yeah, absolutely. Where'd you need me to go?
So we will be escorting you to our private laboratory where we will check up on you, do a full, diagnostic to make sure nothing has changed. Being that this place got decommissioned, we're not exactly sure if everything stayed healthy within your pod. We're assuming so, but we have to make sure. because we want you to be able to have a long and healthy life outside of it. We just need to make sure on the inside. We're sorry. We lost our cool a little bit. What, did you just frog blink?
This one must have been weird before he went in the pod.
Okay. Yes. We're going to make sure that everything's ready for you.
I suppose that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, he kind of leans over to the brothers and goes, "Maintainers look weird these days."
I thought all the brothers were outside.
I thought Marcus was outside too. Or I thought Jen was outside too.
No, I thought everyone was outside except for Irving, Paimon, and Jin.
Oh, you guys left Jen in there while you talked about killing him?
Yeah. He's an old man. He's probably deaf. I didn't really think about that.
Oh, that's way worse than I thought it was.
Yeah.
So yes, he readily agrees to whatever you say.
Yeah, I'm outside trying to wrangle the spider girl.
Look what I can do!
I was very specifically trying to put a key into Meredith's hand and send her on her way. Look, go here. You'll be fine. Don't stop sleeping outside in the wind. I promise I'll bring some food.
I don't sleep outside in the wind. I sleep in a hammock. Outside in
That is... Look, you can sleep in a musty apartment. That'll be better than where you're at. Go here.
Yeah, whole apartment. Hold on. I get a whole apartment all to myself.
I mean, cockroaches and rats and a couple of Gorkenspiels will be in there too, but, that'll just be good eating.
You mean you still take care of me?
Well, I'm gonna try to, considering I forgot that I had responsibilities at all.
Oh my gosh, he forgot her. He was like, why did I forget her? And we just had all the thing of all the brothers that oh jeez.
And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember anyone else's name from the gang. You remember me trying to think of my friend's name, and I'm just kind of like,
yep, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm drawing some blanks.
How old are you, Donovan?
What are you, Donovan? Paimon, what did you do to the city?
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I just got some serious memory loss. I had this big old goose egg on my head. I don't remember.
We have heard that if you hit them again, sometimes it knocks the memories back in.
For those just joining us, we
Science.
just discovered that apparently there's memory wiping going on in the city, and we're freaked out. I have 3 extra brothers.
And
apparently.
And Donovan completely forgot the names of all of his former gang mates and the fact that that gang had adopted some of the urchin children around to make sure they were safe. And all of that has just been completely gone out of his mind for the past, 8-ish years now, probably?
Just wait till you figure out what Bella forgot.
Oh.
Well, that's fine. Same traumatic history.
Can't wait to find out what
I know, aren't you
didn't
excited?
know. More of what I didn't know.
I'm still just hanging out with Irving, right? Irving and Jen?
Jen, I do believe so.
Have
Okay.
left you to everything basically with the instruction of let the rest of them go, do what you need to do to save their lives, whatever, and have found a quiet corner away from the tomfoolery with Quell and Bella and the other 3 brothers watching. And whatever Donovan's doing, I'm by myself for a bit. Irvin needs to think.
So, Derp. We do not think that we can handle all of these people all at once. Will you be able to keep in contact with us?
Well, of course.
Then-
I should be able to find you anywhere.
Will you be able to slow release the remnant people to us so that we can reintegrate them back into society?
Do you want them released, or do you want me to move them to another facility? Because I may be able to arrange that, if I do it right.
Would it be harder to get them out if they were reassigned to somewhere that might have monitoring?
I mean, We
Worse
confirmed
or better?
Do we need to get them out?
Yeah, because we confirmed there's actual bodies in there, so.
Because not that I'm an expert at this kind of thing, but what I'm thinking is if I smash these tanks up, and then I can claim that out on a routine mission I ran across this place, found the damage, I can put in a report, and then put in a request for transfer.
We could be possibly dooming more lives to even worse servitude than I had planned for you. We still think you made a stupid decision. Idiot.
Did I though? Did I really?
Yeah. You doubled your time serving. You
don't even you're not even sure I'm the right person.
We have had one escapee.
That you remember.
We remember.
Your Paimon does seem the meticulous type.
Yeah, so was my family.
No, your father was a drunken gambling man whore.
Not that I know of.
Well, not that he knows of either.
This is great.
I mean, obviously, but there's a lot of stuff we don't remember.
So, Jen, allow us to give you our address. Stay hid. In fact, I think we have a cloak in our bag. You will need to be covered. Definitely don't do that thing with the loin covering again. That was very unnecessary. I just fucking sock him.
Do not whip it out in public. Father will show up immediately.
He says, you know what? You was right. That was downright disrespectful of me, and I do apologize.
We firmly believe that it has to do with the trauma of coming back to the current state that you're in from hibernation. We also think that, shut up.
Absolutely
oh my God.
should not have laughed the way that I did. He reaches out and goes, "Hey, ladies."
Ah!
I'm kidding. Good Lord, you maintainers don't have a sense of humor, do you?
We do. You want to hear a joke?
Oh.
I was half expecting you to be like, "You want to see a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear." Joke? Yeah, sure. What's a maintainer joke like? Or
I mean,
what's a
we could
maintainer
make
joke
jokes.
like?
What's red on the inside and soon to be on the outside?
A dragon fruit?
Yes. And I leave.
That's not a very funny joke.
You just guessed it! It'd be funnier if you didn't guess it.
I was going to say a generic NPC.
Goes, all right, what do I need to do?
Just follow us.
Okay.
Boing boing.
Absolutely.
You just hear quietly
Absolutely
behind
not.
you. You just hear quietly behind you. I got 9 inches. I got 9 inches. I got 9 inches. Oh.
We firmly believe
You're
that
a
it would be a
tiny
travesty to remove that from society. This is for the good of home. We're
See,
just
now
going to completely change the personality.
We know why this guy
I can
went
fix him.
to the tubes. It's because he wanted to be young again.
We have a question for you. Were you some kind of offender?
Repeat
How
offender?
did you
Yes.
end up here?
Goes, how did I end up here? Well,
Yeah.
I made a deal.
Why?
Couldn't afford the blue pill. Told him to fix my body. My defense, you opened the damn pod. This didn't have to happen.
I told you.
You are just
I can't be
a
laughing
normal
this hard.
person dealing with the with the ramifications of growing older. This is perfectly normal, and your response to having those problems fixed is perfectly normal too. You're just weird.
Mine still works fine.
I'm going to text you.
67.
You're a half elf. It doesn't count.
I have created so much chaos.
Please.
I can't be laughing this hard.
Why don't we? Can we just narrate over this
Yes,
and move on?
we are going to take him to where we can get him fixed and run through the process that Paimon does.
Okay. He is.
Yes, we're going to castrate him. No.
Okay.
Look, just wipe the guy's mind and, let him go be the gigolo he's always wanted to be.
You're just a funky grandpa. You're just a funky grandpa.
I'm just a funky grandpa.
Your new name is Jiraiya.
Oh, no.
I think I missed a reference there. It's okay.
It's okay. Now be free! Be free!
Be free, you little pervert.
And dies now.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna take 50 gold off of my sheet to give to him so he can start up until he gets a job.
Look, he's just
I always wanted to be a sculptor.
He's just gonna
I
spend
can
it
pursue
all
my
on the
dreams.
box.
We are so proud of you.
All right. Anyway, so what are you guys gonna do with Wilhi's brothers?
Bang,
I will
bang.
talk. No.
Wilhi is now an enemy.
No.
We will.
Never.
We will talk with them. We can do the same thing that we did for other people. Change the aesthetics. Get a new identity. We just need to run it over with them. Hello, brothers. So good to see you again. Put some pants on.
They all three
He
look
already
down.
has his pants on. It lasted 2 seconds and then he started crying. I don't do that.
Quill's like, don't tell. You said you wouldn't tell them, man. You're really good, okay?
You're ridiculous.
You cried.
Marcus is just like.
No, wait. So you're addressing the main group of brothers, or the
New
one
brothers and brother that I knew. We have a proposition. Keep your hands off your pants.
Wilhi looks down where his hands are nowhere near his pants. What? No, yeah, no.
So, what we do normally is we slowly reintegrate reformed ex-death row criminals into society with corrected temperaments. We will not be doing that to you, but we do offer them new identities, given that things may not go so great if you guys go back into the world as you are. We wanted to offer that to you, with some asterisks around offer.
They kind of look at each other and go, I mean, that was the deal we made, was when we got out, we would get new identities and we would never speak to our family again. There should be a large amount of money in our accounts, so money isn't an issue. And they kind of look around and go,
We were not sent to get you.
Yeah. They go, are we going to get an explanation as to what's going on?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Every time we think we know what's going on, we find out something new, so, we're just kind
of...
What
the big man said.
Let's talk somewhere more private.
And then you hear a voice from behind you. You want to come to my hammock?
No, thank you.
Meredith, I told you, go to the place I told you. Trust me, it's a lot warmer there than here.
You're always trying to keep me out of the interesting stuff. I'm
trying to keep you from getting stabbed.
Already been stabbed. Twice.
Okay,
We don't want to know. We don't want to know.
We're gonna have a discussion about that later, but right now I can't be on a tangent to go murder 2 people. So come on.
Could be the same person twice. That would be very efficient.
1 person 2 times.
It could. That would definitely make it easier.
Easier. Stab, stab. Fine. You know, fine. Please understand that you do not see her this entire time. Like, you have no idea where she is. It's just the voice that comes out of nowhere.
Spider girl. Spider girl.
We need to put a bell on her.
Look, we tried that once, and look, it got weird.
Did she hang herself like a cat?
No, but look.
Oh no.
I don't know if the bell was some kind of weird magic item to give her teleport, but I swear it did because it came from the right direction.
Oh, perhaps she's like us.
It is possible.
Oh gosh.
That being said, if Meredith, and this is just a general statement to the surrounding area, if you can do magic, let us know, and we can make you better at it.
She goes,
We can help you tone this.
You hear, what's magic?
Ah.
Is that the thing where you pull the lever and the thing goes bang and then the people fall over?
The what now?
Honey?
The gun. The gun's magic, right? You shoot people with the gun, they go to a magical place filled with unicorns?
Have any of us heard of guns yet? I'm still forgetting where we are in the world on guns.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Other
Okay, hold
guns?
on. I lost. Give me a sec. I lost where I was for a split second there. I am so sorry. No, you are absolutely
It's okay. Let's just move on.
No, let's move on. Why don't you guys pick where you're going to go and figure out what's going on?
I thought we could Paimons.
We could take all of them to process at Paimons.
The processing.
Process them. Very good. All right, so everybody heads back to Paimons.
Everybody, this is our surgical assistant. They have chosen to remain anonymous. They will be doing the facial reconstruction.
Is their name Merda?
No.
Are you
No, they
putting
have
a-
no name.
Nameless.
Are you putting a derp?
No. This is just because I don't want to have another named NPC here.
Oh, that is totally understandable. This is Igor.
Yes.
You're welcome.
It's
the
Frankenstein.
three brothers go. Hold on. Wait. Whoa.
It's just a golem.
You're gonna mess with this. This is basically
Yes.
perfection.
They've got a
I
point.
agree. That's a tragic loss.
Also, I mean, so I find out that I have 3 brothers, and then what? I just lose them again for forever? I mean, not
Oh,
that I
we're not going
wanted.
to wipe their memories. These ones will understand that I am giving them a fantastic opportunity to be reintegrated into society where otherwise they would have been people soup. And they won't yap.
They all kind of look at each other and go, "Hey, Will High, it's been great, and we'll be in touch. But I think we're gonna.
No.
I think we're gonna go."
Blocking the doorway is like, it's either that or we blast your brains out.
Don't be blasting my apparent family's brains out.
There is a
parent.
There's a
We
giant
need to
man
cover
standing
this.
behind him.
Marcus kind of puts up his hands and goes, "Look, clearly whatever y'all got going on here is not legal. No judgment, Will High. We always knew you'd be the one snaps eventually.
Will High kind of just storms down the hall and starts picking at chocolates from the table.
He goes, I don't want my face cut up.
Okay.
I have no
we can
intention
just
about
have your hair
telling-
styled.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Because it's less fun. Anyway, I'm sorry, Anonymous. Just the barber today.
Real quick
I
question.
hope you know that your surgical assistant is literally an anthropomorphic mouse named Nani.
That's okay. Sure.
No,
Nani?
Nani mouse.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Fantastic.
Before you
Okay, anyway.
go and get your hairs cut, Do you remember anything about being a maintainer?
I'll also need blood drawn.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that detail.
Oh, yeah, of course, the bit. Oh.
You don't remember a damn thing, do you?
They kind of look at each other and they're like, I got nothing.
Yeah, that's going around a lot lately.
What about that one who was coming out after 6 years? Would he remember?
Was he still?
You're
yeah,
asking.
is he still you sent him off.
Oh,
the wild.
Yeah.
Well, maybe now we gotta find him for a question.
Yeah.
That would take some time. We could just.
No. You find the nearest brothel, he's there.
We had such high hopes.
Look, I know you had high hopes, but come on.
We try so hard.
I got so far.
But in the end,
it never even mattered.
So yeah,
dating ourselves immediately.
Marcus and Quill continue to look back and forth, and like they look like they're visibly trying to remember. Reggie, though, kind of stops and cocks his head to the side and goes, "Anybody got a dagger?"
This is why you're our favorite.
I have a dagger.
Here you go.
He takes it.
Use weapons.
Takes it, looks at it, and then with absolutely zero warning, he stabs it through his own hand.
Yeah.
Into the table. He naturally, there it is. Yes, I can remember being a maintainer, because I accidentally did this to myself while I was a maintainer. I can only remember the little bit around it. Oh no, it hurts. It hurts a hell of a lot.
We can heal you. Worry not.
Wait, so you
continue on. What do you
had
remember?
meat in the suit?
He goes, no. Ow. There's trauma memories can't always be overridden. And that was a traumatic accident, and I remember.
Did you ever traumatize Will High?
Shh. He's talking.
Not that I can think of. Fuck. I don't know. He's
Keep going.
Easy
Keep
to
going with your
traumatize.
story.
No.
Stop.
Yeah, and he goes, no, I made a mental note to make sure that if I was ever trying to remember something, to stab myself in the hand. Stupid, but the only thing I could think of. And I can't remember anywhere near all of it, but I can remember right around when it happened. Yeah, I was working on some kind of a boiler down in the one of the reprocessing plants, and yeah, one of them went crazy and knocked something. It caused a valve to explode, shot something through my hand. I don't know why. They got him under control. I went and I got my hand taken care of. But I remember, yeah, that area should have been reinforced, but the maintenance had been neglected, and that's why it exploded.
Do you know the exact area? Yes, take it out.
Yeah.
Paimon's going to lift their hand up to their mouth and bite into it, and then heal for not their own hand. Paimon's hand in Paimon's mouth.
I was expecting, here, let me take care of that for you.
No.
No, that makes more. I forgot. Yeah.
And they will take 3 points of damage to heal him. Probably full.
I like how the only way we can heal right now is by either Paimon or Bella spending blood.
I have potions.
We have a bunch of potions. That's just more fun.
It's more entertaining.
It's also an unlimited resource. For the most part.
Especially if you can use the blood of your enemies.
No.
Oh. Time to build a pyramid.
He goes, yeah, that's down in the one of the reprocessing centers.
My pen ran out of ink.
That's
okay.
No. Hold on, let me think. It's in the central shaft. It's about it's so fuzzy. It's about 3/4 of the way down.
Yeah, stop petting me.
I was about to say.
He's just over there. It's so fuzzy. Yeah, it's about 3/4 of the way down. There's a bunch of twists and turns, but yeah, that's the chamber where. And then he just goes like deathly pale for a minute and goes, "Oh God,"
Tell
and
us.
then goes green and looks like he's about to throw up.
We told you to throw up. Do it! And I slap him on the back.
He goes. When he pulls himself back together, he goes, "Nobody ever asks where the bodies go."
Does it go to a big thing that eats them? Does it go to a big creature
Let
that eats
him
them?
Finish, Piper.
Yes.
You are in my house.
Yes. Massive tank full of these horrible tentacled creatures. All the bodies get dropped into it and get eaten. And then
Weird.
they make this sludge, and the sludge gets pumped out and sent off somewhere for something, but
I pull
oh
out my
God,
flask
so many bodies.
and hand it to Paimon.
Did we
I think we
see
know
one
where
of
that
these
goo
things?
is.
Do the recycled people get turned into that goo?
I mean,
Let's see if there's plasma in that goo.
you guys did kind of get attacked by a bunch of tentacles in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did that smell like the goo, by any chance? Was it the same color as the goo? Or a derivative color, like an unprocessed color?
He looks at it and goes, "No, that doesn't quite look like it. No, the goo is kind of whitish and like fatty. It's the like
Ew.
You know how like if you make a stew that's got a lot of fat on it and you leave it out and the fat
stuff you
kinda
skim off the
congeals?
top?
Yeah, it was a lot more like that. I don't know where it went. I never repaired anything in there that I can remember.
Okay.
And the other two brothers looking at him like he's nuts because they've got nothing.
We will ask Derp later. That being said, feel free to eat whatever's here. Have a drink. You definitely seem like you need it.
He looks around and goes, "I'm not really hungry right now."
You should give yourself about an hour.
I pass him the flask full of gin. Here, you need this.
He accepts that and he gulps it down. Like slow, pan over to Marcus, who is like very surreptitiously like pulling chocolates off the table and just eating them while he's watching.
Will High's right next to him and leans over. It's like they're good, right?
He's like, "These are amazing.
Yeah.
Do I want to know what she puts in them or what they put in them?"
I think it's just good chocolate. I mean, I could be wrong.
Okay,
but
I hope so.
Surprise! It's laxatives.
Oh no.
We will need small samples of blood, as I said earlier, to verify your lineage. That's all. That's all.
one way to get it.
I'm not.
They all nod. They're like, "Look, as
I
long as
am
you
not equipped to do the cheek swab.
Don't worry, you just go in a cup.
All right, throw this up.
I mean,
That's.
Oh my God!
that was juicy.
No. This is what I want when I watch D&D.
What fart jokes?
Anyway, they all agree. They let you take a blood sample. While that is going on, there is a knock at Paimon's door.
I'll get it.
Hang on. We're going to seal them in there.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Twit, or it's Tweet.
Twit?
Tweet. Yeah, it's Twitter tweet.
Tweet. Oh my god.
Oh.
The messenger.
Hello, messenger.
Hey, welcome back.
So he is pale as a ghost and out of breath.
Hey,
There has been a murder, I bet.
Get inside.
Mister, he
Come
gets in
here.
and goes,
Come here, kid in.
Mr.
I'll shut the door behind him.
Mr.
Donovan stays at the door and listens.
What? What happened?
You got to come quick. It's
What?
your mother. Somebody tried
What
to
happened to
poison
Mama? What?
What, you tried to what?
I thought there
Somebody
was
tried
somebody
to poison
tasting
her.
her food for her.
It didn't. It didn't affect them. It only affected her.
It's blood.
Either that or somebody walked past it. We found
Your father says to come quickly, and he said to let you know to be very careful not to trust anyone. They found a note.
All right.
And the note said,
Wait, hang on.
Said, if you
What's the note?
value the life... Hold on, let me play a flute for you. I can hold this note all day.
Okay.
Oh, come
what was
on.
The note? The note said, if you value the life of you and your family, you will stay away from that meeting in 2 days.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, we do that.
Well, in a day and a half. Yeah. You will stay away. You will not meet with the Negrettis. You have been warned.
Well, that wouldn't be from the Negrettis.
Where is the note from?
He says, it was found. We heard a scream and a commotion. They
Well,
ran
hi,
in. They
Raiders.
found her. Huh?
We gave him raided.
We got raided?
Again, hey!
Oh, hey!
What's up, Scar? Hello,
Oh.
how y'all doing? Hope everything went well on your end
Wait.
of things. Thank you so much for the raid. We're playing Industry of Blodheim. And we got some real serious shit going on.
Oh,
Yep,
you
always.
bet you.
Oh,
Very
boy.
much shit.
We're very heavy on the mystery part here because we
Taken-
keep finding out shit.
And the blood.
Yeah, on the blood. I've taken so many notes today. Holy crap.
The
It's
whole
going to take
liquid
me so
going
long
on.
to go over these
That's a
notes.
lot. Yeah, it's very liquidy. But
Oof.
anyway, he goes,
Wow.
We found the note. We found the note on. Wait, got the wrong voice there. We found the note. Wait, God, Laura, wow, I cannot get this voice
You got
right.
this. You got this, my thumb.
Bam, no.
He found some note there. No, that's Russian. Good lord. Anyway, we found the note.
It's fine.
Just do
found
it.
the
Just
note
do
on
the be the voice. Just do
We
it.
found the note on top of her body.
Her
There's no
body.
magical. Well, our she's alive, but she was collapsed, foaming at the mouth. We've got the best medical people on her.
Is she stable?
Yes.
She just looks at Paimon.
We think so.
Oh.
Look, the
I
boss
have to
boss
go.
says to come. The boss says to come quick. Whatever
Alright.
you do,
Well, let's go.
don't
Come on,
trust
Red.
anyone.
Donovan is going to go with Red.
And on that note, I do believe it is our time to end.
Can I ask Paimon one question? One random
Sure.
weird question.
Yeah.
Hey, Paimon, how do you define purity?
In what instance?
Well, you mentioned you're purifying the people you experiment on. How do you define that?
I don't remember whenever I said that.
I was like session 2. It was a while ago.
Time to go
I'm
back
a
and check YouTube.
prolific note taker.
Purifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, was that the first time they introduced us to their house?
Yes. When we
We're
first
gonna-
figured out about the experimentations that they were doing on people.
Oh, we're gonna
Are
have
you
to
sure that I was not trying to purify myself?
That's why I'm asking for the definition of purify. I'm trying to organize the thoughts.
In our terms, we want to make our own blood usable by this city. We are appalled by the fact that we cannot properly tithe.
I would like to do an sense motive. I think that's 18.
I am
That sure is 18.
trying. I know. I'm trying to. I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Well, but
I mean-
this is Paimon's question.
Yeah, it is.
There's technically rolls and counter rolls, but I'm gonna let
Yes,
you
if this
determine.
was something that Paimon wanted to lie about, I would be rolling deception.
Mm-hmm.
That has been the goal since writing down their character.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, that's 3 questions that I had of the 27 answered now. We had to meet that quota. And I've got like
I mean,
many more do you
do you
have?
need more?
I've got like 33 now, so 33 out of 27, you know. It's all right,
Do you
I'm
have
going
any
the right
more
direction.
questions you want to ask?
I was saying, I'm actually kind of curious. What's like the top two on your list?
The very first one is does Father know what's coming?
Oh.
As in the little roar of what's coming out. Number 2 is why is Paimon experimenting on blood?
Oh.
And there it is.
Right there.
There it is.
Number 2, right there.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of blood stuff going on, and I don't trust any of it.
I mean, it is blood magic for a reason.
Yep. Oh, also, actually, that answered number 4 as well, which was the defining purify.
Ah.
You know, it's loosely related, but...
Will Seraphina live to see another day? Will Paimon discover the mysteries that she is looking for? Does
Probably.
Wilhai actually have brothers, or is he just imagining this whole thing? Is any of this real? Tune in next time for another edition of Mystery
of Blodheim.
Next year.
Next
Oh,
year,
yeah,
yes.
next year. Oh, my
Yes,
God.
next year.
For the wonderful people who are just joining us and raiding into things, we are the Owl Baron, and we play TTRPGs and have a hoot. This is one of those TTRPGs that happens usually every other week, unless the holidays screw us over, which Thanksgiving did, and then sickness did, and then Christmas is.
Not Christmas, so.
You know, lots of lovely little things, but we'll be coming back with this all. If you'd like to meet up with our normal weekly stuff, that's on Sundays at 3 for Tales of Andrea. That's DM'd by this guy. And then on...
MDT.
MDT, thank you. 3 MDT, which is Mountain Standard Time in the US. And there is also a one-shot happening this Saturday at 12 MDT. That's going to be 7 GMT for any of those wonderful things like this guy. And that's going to be DM'd by Bree, a guest DM coming in from the Fumble folks. And we're going to have so many other different stream people coming in and joining in on that. So please come join us for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, Smython. This was insane. And
Yeah,
a
this
lot
was a
of
good
fun.
episode.
This
This was fun.
was a good one.
We got some bombs dropped on us repeatedly.
Thanks for helping Wilhai have something interesting to do.
Yeah, Wilhai's no longer the one with the no backstory. Now he has substance.
I'm sorry
Well,
that
now he really doesn't have a backstory.
I'm
Yeah,
so
everything-
sorry that all of our characters wanted to fuck every brother but you.
Not this guy.
Ooh!
That's exactly what somebody who wanted to would have said. I'm just pointing that out. Yeah.
Let's pay all these wonderful, wonderful raids forward. Who shall we raid?
Ooh,
That's a good question.
let's see.
That is a great question. Who have we got?
Hero Zone is doing D&D.
That's all I've got right now is Hero Zone.
Yeah, Art of Blake is doing probably like cool D&D like art. But yeah, of actual role playing, all the people I follow is Hero Zone. And
Let's do
Critical
Hero
Role,
Zone.
but I don't think they need our help.
Nah.
Yeah.
Let's do Hero Zone. All right, you lovelies. Let's stick around. Let's do
Bye.
a wonderful raidy raid for Hero Zone.
Hang on.
Hmm?
I want to drop my own Pathfinder stuff.
Oh yeah, drop it.
Yeah.
We got the third
Sorry,
gallon,
guys.
which is something that Drow now does.
Yeah.
Third
Hi,
gallon,
everyone. I am Drow Now. That is Drow_now, and I am part of the Third Gallon podcast, which is an actual play edited TTRPG podcast. That is THIRD Gallon. You can find us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, basically anywhere podcasts are stored, and you can find some really special VODs with art on our YouTube channel. Check it out if you are so inclined.
I heard the last gallon is always the hardest.
Depends
It depends on
what it's
whether
made
or
of.
not you're buck chugging.
Yeah. Also, really depends what's a gallon of.
Thank you all for joining
Mayonnaise.
us. We love you all very much. Thank you for all the raids, you
There's a lot of
wonderful
people
beasties. Thank you for the follows,
Yes.
for all of you who followed. We had the
Bye-bye.
Samurai and DT. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Scar Nume just given, and Scar came in as a raid. You're all beautiful. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. Repeat